Good afternoon. Can you? No, you can't. That's good. I'm here, talking quietly. It seems. I'm gonna play some. I haven't played on stream before because I feel like it. Because it was either this or like War Thunder or Team Fortress 2, and I don't know if I wanted to play Team Fortress 2 today or War Thunder. Well, I was about to play War Thunder, but I changed my mind. I had the idea to play this, and then I switched my idea to play this, which you'll see in a minute. I haven't played this in a while. Hi, Halo. Let me just check something. Oh, the Steam, the Twitch, Discord bot seems to work. As far as I can see, I have it muted, so I don't actually know if people get notified. But they should do. I just remember you mentioned the other day that you weren't too sure if it was working or not. I think it is just random whether or not it does. Because it definitely does seem like... Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it just didn't. I'm looking because you can see all the different streams on there. And the last one just didn't. For some reason, it just didn't on there. All the single ladies. Oh, all the single ladies. I'm a single lady. And I'm here looking to get fucked. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. But yeah, no, I'm playing Terraria today. Because I feel like it. I haven't played it in a while. And I didn't know what else to play. I didn't want to play... well, I kind of wanted to play War Thunder, but I also didn't. And then I also didn't want to play Team Fortress 2. So I've decided that this is what we're doing today. Does this work? Can't... Yeah, give it a sec. I can't reach... I can't reach the webcam. You're right, zombie. Hello. I've got music playing in my own ears that I'm going to turn down. I want this here. There we go. You're right. Good. I'm glad. I went out poking squirrels earlier. Don't worry about the names of the characters that I have. Letters on some of my keys are falling off. Character name. Oh, the keys have turned. I can't touch type, and all the color on the keyboard has turned off. Roger. I'm just gonna do so. There's several different modes to Terraria. I don't know how much people know of Terraria, but Terraria is fun, and I don't care if you don't agree with me. And I'm not playing anything special. I might have beaten the game before. I can't remember. Oh, excuse me. I may have beaten the game in the past. I can't remember if I... Oh, no, I have. No, I've definitely beaten... Not on stream. But I've definitely beaten the game in the past. So I just thought I'd play it again, because I haven't played it in a while. And I always get, like, an urge to play it. And I've been putting off playing it for a while. I'm really low down in the frame. I've got the thing in the wrong place. No! Well, it might. I can find a way to. I already have found ways I could. But yeah, no, I haven't played this game in a while, and I was putting off playing it because I was like, oh, there's going to be an update to it at some point. But that update, I've been wanting to play it, and that update hasn't come. So I'm just assuming that I could just play it now, and if an update comes, I can just play it again. It hasn't stopped me in the past. Oh, that's a t-shirt. I thought that was his arm. Anyway, we're gonna be I don't know what colour I want, I'll be honest. Yeah, I could just keep saying that in every video that I do, Halo. Even if it's completely unrelated. If I just say that I don't like 7 Days to Die, everyone will, I would get 1,000 views on it. That looks a bit like a Roger to me. I think I could change this guy, what this guy looks like, like, over time. I think you can. I don't know if I'll beat this on stream, by the way. This game's really fucking long. Oh, they've got hair physics. Not hair, I don't know if that's hair physics, but they've got animated hair now. I haven't seen that before. I mean, maybe I have, and I just haven't noticed it. I didn't know they had animated hair, unless I added that as a mod without realizing. Anyway, that's the hairstyle I'm going with. This is better than bald. I don't know what this is, but this is better. I think this is better than bald. A little bean sprout. It's got the Pikmin look. I may have accidentally created a Pikmin. Wait, what? They've got green hair. I can... And then I can change his name to Pikmin. I've never played Pikmin before. There we go. Oh wait, if I grab this, can I copy that? Paste that. Oh no, I don't want to copy that. I want to copy that. Paste that. Paste that. Paste that. There we go. I'm the red Pikmin. Dun, dun, dun. Can I? Yeah, that's fine. Leave it at that. I think that's what the red Pikmin looks like. Like I said, never played Pikmin before. So I just assume that's... Oh, I've made it now. Where is it? There it is. Stands out a lot. I favourite it. I'm going to be up here next to Bell End and Guy. Alright. Oh, the keyboard lights up with the... My keyboard lights up with the falling stars in the background. Pikmopia. Yeah. Hope that's not a slur. We're gonna go... I'll go random corruption or crimson, because it doesn't really matter which one it's gonna be, and I think I'll just go medium. Although I could do small. Nah, we'll go medium. Well, nah, we'll go medium, because then it allows me to use some of the other things that are... I think it'll allow me to use, like, the teleporting things. I think if it was small, it'd be too small. And large would definitely be too big. I'm not playing large. Not doing master or expert, because I don't want to do that on a character that I've just started, and I'm scared of it. And like I said, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, no, Halo. Yeah, Halo. I definitely been. I definitely could, yeah, scream and shout. Not about Terraria. I mean, I could scream and shout about how Terraria is better, but you know. I have I have now I don't like it does that. It's fine. Wait, I think that was the one that I beat on. What did I call it? There we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful creature that definitely looks like he fits in. What we got? Anything good on our swords? No. Okay, just standard. What did I just do? I just pressed E and it chirped at me. I need to remember how to play this game. I figured it out. Don't worry. Alright. Oh, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. Time to chop wood just like I would in any other game. I went on a nice little walk earlier. Wandered around. I might progressively get more red through, like, IRL throughout the stream, because it was just really, really hot and sunny. Took a lot of pictures. Took a picture of that squirrel, although it's on my phone, so you can barely see it. Hi, Maxwell. Greetings, Pikmin. Is there something I can help you with? You can... fucking no. Absolutely not. Just prepare yourself, Maxwell, because we've got some things coming for you later. Yes, I went and hung around a nearby lake, just sort of just watched there was loads of fish in the water. None of the big ones like last time. You know, last time how there was like marlin and things swimming around me. This time it was only like small fish. I don't know what type of fish. It's like a minnow. I don't know. But like tiny little thing, hundreds of them. I was a little bit sad to not see any of the bigger fish, but you know, we can't all have nice things. Oh, it is working. Why is it not? Ah, no, sorry. I switched over the sound to make sure that it was coming. The audio was going through the right channel. The game audio was going through the right channel, and it didn't work earlier. When I actually tested it, it didn't work. But now it is going through the correct channel. But yeah, I don't plan. I think I might, when it comes to playing this. I don't know if I'm just going to play this, you know, until I beat it on stream, or if I'm going to do other things in the way, along the way. Because I think I should start doing that more. Like, playing more than one game at a time. Especially because that's, like, you know, normal to do. I'm already really hot. I just realised how hot I am. I showered after going out on a walk because of how sweaty I was. And that's just made me even hotter, because now I'm, like... Now I'm sweating from the steam. Alright, it's probably enough wood. I've got 600 of it. Let's go... Let's build a little house. Something basic. I spawned over here. I'll put it close to where I spawned, because then when I die, I don't have to run a mile to get my house. On the map, please. Can you see the map? Yeah, you can. I don't think I'm in the... Yeah, I'm not. You can just see underground. Little pigman here. I've never made a character this red before. Yeah. I've got Evangelion music in my head. Make a thing. Crafting table. Place the floor. Letting me down. One thing I've wanted to do in Terraria for a while. Not specifically wanted to do it. It's something that I can do whenever I want. I've never like sat and listened to the music before. I probably, you know, that's why I've turned it up now, but I've still got Evangelion music playing in my head, because for some reason I can't do anything without Evangelion music playing. Okay. That. Finish this off. Do I want to add a chair? Not really, because then that means Maxwell's going to live in here. I don't want Maxwell living with me. There we go. Do I have any slime? Yes, I do. No, it's gel. I'm going to call it slime. Slime makes more sense. There we go. Got a nice little house. Take that. That what? This fucking dog's barking. That what I just did to the rabbit there is what I tried to do to that squirrel earlier. I'm thinking of going Summoner in this playthrough. I play Summoner every playthrough, so it might just be a case of that I will play whatever class I kind of stumble across. But I feel like Summoner might be fun. Every time I've played Summoner, I've kind of enjoyed it. And it allows you to do be a little bit hybrid-y. Yeah, grapefruit. It looks like an orange to me, but I'm not gonna complain. You know what, Maxwell? Fine, you can live in here with me. There you go. I think here, there we go. I'm gonna regret having Maxwell with me, but yeah, fine. Let's go on an adventure. I've got to start gearing up. I need to get armor, tools, that kind of shit. I think. Get myself geared up. Da-da. How about that? My volume's fine. Wait. No. The volume's fine. I'm just talking quieter than usual. I think. And the microphone is further away from my mouth. Howdy, sailor. Would you like to watch me? Would you like to watch me wash windows? There must be a lot of money in window cleaning. Whenever I think of like a window cleaner, I'll turn that one down slightly. When I think of like a window cleaner, you always just see people like leaving a fiver out. You know, like just leave like 6-7 quid out for him to like wash the windows. They must make loads of money. I don't know what my original point was. That I don't know if it was that they make no money or that that they make loads of money. I've already forgotten. I think I've got dementia. Okay. That's fucking, my voice went shit then. Hold on. Nice little supply of iron. Gonna turn this into a helmet. I was gonna say a bucket, and then I remember that you can actually wear buckets in this game. Okay. Okay. Is this everything? Yeah, there we go. Oh no, there's even more. I'm a greedy little fella though, and I want to keep mining. I'm a greedy little guy. In everything that I do. I've noticed that, just how greedy I am. When like playing when playing Elden Ring. I can't help myself but going for like extra hits here and there. Even just outside of Elden Ring, I started playing through Sekiro again the other day. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't start playing through Sekiro. Alright, that's enough. What I started doing the other day is just trying to fight some of the I went back to try and fight some of the bosses that I like used to fight after, like, as long as it has been since I last played Sekiro. I was like, do I still have it in me? And I'm not like great. I'm definitely not like too much worse than I used to be. But there was something cool that I noticed about Sekiro is just how much I kind of remembered how to play the game just instinctually. Like, I was fighting Genichiro and it didn't feel difficult. I struggled on... So there's like another version of Genichiro you can fight. And I struggled on that a little bit. But for the most part, like... I wasn't flawless, alright. But I managed to pull it off quite well. And I surprised myself at how much that game, like, retains in you. Maybe it's just how much time I've put into playing it. But the general sort of playstyle, like, the general gist of that game just kind of sinks in and doesn't get out. Okay. This boomerang's going to be useful. Put it here. What else should I get? The umbrella. I don't care about that. Yeah, no, I don't care about any of those things. I still feel a bit shit from being ill the other week. Okay. I've decided I don't like it. In the past, I've said that I like being ill because it allows you to feel sorry for yourself, but I've changed my mind. I don't know whose dog that is that's barking, by the way. I don't even know if you can hear it, but I need my window open. Oh, I could close my curtains a bit, actually. I always forget to close my curtains. Piss off. Every time I say that it's like too hot, and Vispheric tells me just close the curtains, I never do. I always just forget that that's something I could do. And then complain that it's too hot. Although, you know, in my defense, it doesn't really fucking do much. I've got a fan blowing my feet, because usually that helps. And I'm not fucking buying an air conditioning unit, or because I know damn well it won't be hot the next week or whatever. Okay. Did I pick up that other chest? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll go put that back in the house. I think. Oh, but there is a cave over there. Nah, I need to go and put this chest. Put these chests down. I think I have it. I do have it set so that I don't lose my inventory on death. I don't think. Yeah, no, that's true. I much prefer that. I much prefer not losing my inventory of death on death. I know it's like an option. You can. I think you can turn keep inventory on Minecraft, but It just feels a bit wrong in that. In this, because it's always been a thing, I don't feel bad keeping it on. Also because it is explicitly like one of the cheat things you can do in Minecraft. Put chest down. Chest and chest. That'll do. You know, witness just how bad my chest management is in these games. Yeah, make some wood armor. I'm gonna hide my gracious red skin and clothing. Okay, sort that. What did I need? Nothing. Oh, I can take those with me. Recall potions are great, and by that I mean they're not at all, because the moment that you get, there's an item in the game that does that for you. I can't remember what it's called. There's a magic mirror or something. You get the magic mirror that will bring you back to the spawn point. There's a couple. I think there's ice mirror as well. And I've always wondered, you can get so many recall potions in this game, because like every other chest, like randomly spawning chest, has one. Has some in it, to the point where it's like, why are you giving me so many of them? You can also craft them as well. Like the only reason I could think you might want to use them is if you didn't have the mana to do it. But I think they may have removed the mana usage of the magic mirror. Okay. There we go. Can you... Oh, it's really fucking dark on stream again. Maybe it's night time. There's not much I can really do about it. Stop it. Oh, maybe I'll be a boomeranger. I don't know if there is a subclass of boomerang, actually. Because I know there's you can be a yo-yo user. Yo-yo users were like... I remember them being really powerful back in the day. I don't know if they still are. I used to mix yo-yos with summoning and just feel invincible. Although then you'd end up like fighting a boss and your invincibility would be quickly tested. Alright, let's make... Oh, I've got some torches. Now I can light things up a little bit. There you go. It's not so dark anymore. Okay. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. I'll put one here as well. Nope. There we go. Nice little feature being able to hold shift to do things, to be able to hold out a torch. It's very useful. I think, yeah, it is only torches. I don't think you can assign something to it. Alright. Okay. No, get out of the hole. Leave me alone. This is my hole. This is my hole and it was built for me. Fuck off! Oh no. No, it's fine, baby. There we go. Oh, this is not good. Why is he so powerful? What? Why is zombie got so much health? Okay, there we go. You know what? There we go. We'll do this. Save myself the effort. I saw you just load up War Thunder, by the way. That was like 20 minutes ago, probably, but I saw you do that, Halo. You can't hide that from me. My little peepers see everything in the world. You gonna grind for the Iranian F-14? I didn't even know that Iran had F-14 back in the day. I mean, they might still. As long as I don't see any porn games. But the thing is, I do see that. You say that like I don't see that. Fuck, I'm gonna die. You're lucky that I don't screen cap and I instead game cap, because otherwise everyone would see it. Everyone would see it and see your shame. they'd be disappointed in you. And they say this is the moderator. This is the moderator, and he's spending his time looking at anime titties and anime girl cock. Honestly, I kind of wish you would have booted up a porn game and me left that in. I didn't mean to leave that in. I'll be honest. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to leave in that you did that. I remember while I was just wandering around doing the recording for the background footage, I remember seeing that and be like, oh, I should probably just at least hide that. It's not like it was anything bad, I am aware. It was just for the sake of some level of professionalism. Come on, get in the hole. Oh, I should have made Stanley Yelnats my character instead. Fucking love Stanley Yelnats. My favourite character in media. You know that Yelnats is Stanley backwards. I should have had just some horrible, disgusting game installed on the in my Steam library towards the end. just something like fucking furryhitlersimulator.com or whatever that game's called. I should have just had that. Sex with furry stalling. Okay. I should do the same. I should do an opposite video where I do how much I love Sex with Stalin. I don't know if that's a game, but I know that Sex with Hitler is. I'd be surprised if Sex with Stalin is also a thing. Just to really confuse people. Da, 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 da. They'll never see it coming. And they'll never see me bust a nut halfway through. There we go. I need a better sword than this. I find it funny that a wooden broadsword is better than a copper short sword in this. Oh no, they are getting closer. Shit. No, 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 not again. No, fuck! I've made several bad mistakes. There we go. Alright, let's try and get out of here. There we go. Alright, let's go make a better sword, because this is actually terrible. The boomerang's fine, but I prefer to have something that was a bit closer range. Da, 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 da. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, just 7 damage. Oh, I wasn't even enchanted. Oh, but I can make an enchanted boomerang. No, I can find one of those. There's no reason for me to make that, I don't think. Actually, no, I could make it, because it doesn't cost... Oh, it costs something, but it don't cost much. Oh, excuse me. I had a microwave hot dog before streaming. And it's fighting back. Health potion. Heal. Yeah, it's only... Yeah, screw it. Oh, I got a superior one. It's just perfect for me. Go. Da, da, da. Okay. I'm not sure if they can break down doors. I know they can during a blood moon. I'm not too sure if they can do it normally. Da, 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 da. Go away. Go. Light up a little bit more. Da, 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 na, na. Okay. I honestly did once think about doing a video on, like, hentai games. I can't remember what the video idea was meant to be. I just remember having an idea to do it to do that in my head. But like I said, I have no idea what it's meant to be. I need stone. I'll just dig a hole here. Oh, there's some stone over there. Never mind, I changed my mind. I can't remember what it was going to be. I'd love to spend like ages, like 14 years researching where hentai came from and just create like a whole like 16-part series on it. I'm not going to do that because that would require effort, and I don't do that. I'll leave that to someone else. I also don't know if I want my name on the history of hentai. I don't know how much stone I need for a furnace. Also, you know, there's the obvious part about trying to put a video about hentai on YouTube. Although, you know, if I can watch a man joke his cock, I should be able to put something about hentai on there. Can I get out? No, I don't think I can. Ever looked up joking videos before on YouTube? I've heard that they're on there, and I've tried looking for them, but I don't know if I ever found them or not. Hi, Siggy. Talking about joking. You ever taken part in joking before? It's all the craze. Let's make one of these because that's going to be useful just to have around for the bonus healing. How do I make a furnace? Ah, there it is. Oh, goggles. I don't know I could make those. Furnace. You're going through a migraine, so you'll be listening. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Try and, you know, rest your weary head. Rest your weary head upon my knee as I scream and shout about joking. Put an eye in there. Wait, can I, anvil, sorry. Can I use that? No, oh, for goodness sake, that's on the same level as me. Get on my level, bro. That's one of the cringiest things I think I've ever said, and I do apologise. Well, I can make a stone breaks. I mean, migraine sucks. It does. Because it's bad. I don't know what you want me to say on that. Of course it's bad. Get rid of that. Fuck off, Maxwell. Piss off. Get out the way. Thank you. Are you sure you're not... If sure you haven't got like a brain tumor or something, Siggy? I should get a hammer. That there. I can make that into a slope and it looks nicer. There we go. I want to extend the house so I could put the furnace next to the anvil. You got an MRT and they're like, no, it's fine. What's MRT stand for? Massive radioactive triangle. Hi, fascinating. I'm playing Terraria. I love Terraria. I'm a big Terraria. I'm a Terrarian. I'm a big Terraria head. I'm an advocate for Terraria. It's only a matter of time though before you tell me that I suck, because I've already died several times. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at this game, but I'm not playing anything like any of the difficult modes. I'm just playing normal, so I don't have to worry about like losing anything other than coins. But you don't need coins in the early game. But yeah, you'll fight through it, Siggy. You've got that German vigor inside you. Magnetic resonance imaging. Ah. So, oh, sorry, you mean MRI, not MRT. I was going to say, hold on, that doesn't make that's MRT. What? I had a feeling it was MRT was wrong, but I'm not a medicine man, so I was at least just going to assume that it was right. Ah, I see. One of those big machines that spin around you in it. And if like you have any metal in there, it like sucks it out of you. Da-na-na-na. I want a... Do I have enough for 2 things? I don't think I do I? No, I don't. Dun, dun, dun. Have I... Yeah, I have made all my stuff. So I will... Ooh, I've got more iron. I'm gonna make a new pickaxe. Pickaxe is like always the best thing to make. As I've been sat here, my chair has slowly been like spinning around to the left. Hi Maya, are you Terraria? Hello, I'm playing Terraria. Would you like me to play more? Like, comment, and subscribe. I won't read them. Copper sword can go in there. Quick stack everything into there. That's fine. Alright, there's nothing to quick stack into there. I don't know why I tried. Put that in there, and that in there. Dun 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 dun. Go. It's really loud. I always wondered that. I've never really seen one. I've never experienced one. All I know is that the idea scares me. I know that it shouldn't do this, but for whatever reason, I'm scared that it would rip the filling out of my tooth. Like, I know that doesn't make any sense, because it does. I don't think it contains any iron, because it's mercury. But for whatever reason, I'm scared of the idea of ever getting an MRI in case it does that. I'm also scared that when I was younger, when I was in school, I when I was in school back in, this would have been primary school, like really young, under the age of 10, I think. Wait, how old are you in primary school? Yeah, because I left it in 2010, so yeah, I would have been under the age of 10. I remember I found a Monopoly piece on the floor and ate it, and I'm scared that that's like still inside me somewhere, and if I take an MRI, then that'll get ripped out of me. But to be fair, that they probably don't. They probably also don't contain anything magnetic, because it's probably just made of pewter, which is actually probably worse than me eating something made of iron. But you know, don't worry about that. What was I mining there? Stone? Might have been stone. Was it stone? I don't know actually. On the map, please. Thank you. And also, it's probably stupid that you start searching for your meds now that the headache's almost going off. Yeah, but the doctors, you know, you've got to take medicine all the time, like until the problem's solved. That's how that's how viruses come back from the like, oh, I'm not, you know, I feel great. I'm not going to take this medicine. Meanwhile, the heartworm is getting stronger. I'm an advocate for drug doing. Here. Hate this room here. I hate this room specifically. I think it's this one. Specifically because... Oh, what's this? Ladybug minecart. Yeah. I hate some of these rooms because they have a chair in them, and that makes them act as housing. So if a new NPC spawns, they'll spawn inside there, and you've got to go out of your way to be like, all right, get out. I don't want you in there. I want you at the main base. When you get your MRI, you got a current induced into your fingers, and they were tingling because there are little metal splinters in them from playing guitar. That's creepy. I stuttered while I was saying that. That's weird. I was wondering because, like, would it? So if you've got bits of metal inside you, then it's gonna cause problems. I know obviously it would, but like, if you had like a metal splinter. Well, an iron splinter at least, a ferrous splinter. It would either give you like a mild electric shock, or what's the word? Rip it out of you. There we go. There's no cure for that's fair. I'm aware that you do just kind of have to sit and take it. Here's the worst part about, like, getting a headache is the fact that you can take medicine, you can take like painkillers to reduce it, like ibuprofen and paracetamol, but ultimately it doesn't. It never feels like it does anything, and you just gotta bear it. And it makes me jealous of the people in the world that don't have to experience it. Because there's apparently a thing. Apparently there are a significant portion of the population that will never experience headaches. And it's like you just have a brain that doesn't hate you, I guess. Okay. I've never experienced a migraine to the level where I've been losing vision, but I've definitely had... There's a gnome! Look at him. Shit. You know what? I love gnomes in The Sims. Ow! I didn't know he hurt me. Piss off. Piss off, you little gnomey bastard. Go back to chills. Oh no, this is about to turn into a chills video, innit? Number 15, I was playing Terraria and I saw a gnome. There we go. Oh, the aglet, that's good. That's like one of the few things that I'd need. It's one of those, it's the aglet's useful for upgrading shoes later on. And that and the actual shoes themselves, the Hermes boots, are usually can be quite difficult to find. It's the same with there's another thing that I need to find for it that I can't remember the name of, but it's pretty much an essential item to get, and it's mostly random whether or not you find it. Alright, there we go. Simp brain. We got little basic brains. Oh no. No. Come on. No, come on. There we go. We got little monkey brains. Do you think monkeys experience headaches? Should I go scream at a monkey and see if it gets in pain? How loud can I scream at a monkey before the RSPCA get involved? There has to be a legal limit of how loud you can scream at a monkey before it becomes before it becomes animal abuse. Like, can I scream at a chimp for like so long, and like they like standing around with decibel meters, and they're like waiting for me to go over the limit, and I'm like, no, not doing it, and the monkey's just like screaming in pain. Not breaking the law, technically not abuse. This monkey is technically not being abused. Meanwhile, the zookeepers are just getting annoyed at me for being in the zoo screaming at the chimps. I'm aware there's a difference between chimps and monkeys. I'm not that stupid. Oh, sand. Oh, this is a desert line. Okay. There is evidence. That's great. I feel bad for monkeys. No, I don't. Fuck them. I was going to say I feel bad for monkeys. I don't feel bad for monkeys. They're evil little fuckers. Okay. I'm genuinely afraid of chimps and other ape-like beings, because they're fucking terrifying. They're evil. Well, they're not evil. They're chaotic neutral. You know, they just happen to. Their nature is that they go for the face when they get angry, and they're a wild animal, so they're unpredictable. Mind you, a story kind of. Wasp built a nest in a tornado siren. Guess what happened when they tested the siren? They got pulverized by the vibrations. Who was checking that? What? Was someone just standing next to the tornado siren as it was going off and be like, "Hold on, what's this fine powder coming out of the siren?" Oh, there's a wasp nest in here. Can I put? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah. I don't care what happens to wasps. My favorite video is that guy that grabs a wasp nest and eats it. It's not my favorite video, honestly. It's quite hard to watch. When witnessing a guy grab a wasp nest in his bare hand and just eat it. It's a power move, I'll give him that. But it's also incredibly stupid. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go scream at a chimp for a few hours just to see what happens. I'm gonna do some science. It's like was fascinating lying to me. That's my science experiment. It's kind of theory why most good faction is the orcs because they're trying to have fun. See, I mean, I only know that because of Luton. Luton said that, but that's also something that I like to entertain. Is the idea that the orcs are just they're just doing it. They just enjoy themselves, don't they? And the way they live and enjoy themselves is by, you know, murdering. The huge cow does coming out the front of the siren. No need to yell at it, just inject it with nitroglycerin. No, that's like that's just cruel. Oh, fish. Oh, it's dead now. Nitroglycerin causes headaches. I imagine it causes quite a big headache as well if you light it on fire. Where'd I get all these torches from? Got 106 of them. They're behind the what's it called at the top, so you can barely see it, but you know. As long as I can see it, that's all that matters to me. Who is injecting nitroglycerin into chimps to see what happens? I bet it was fucking Joseph Mengele. Or Mengele. Mengele. I bet it was fucking him. Okay. Oh, there's iron here. Nobody... Nobody... I would be the first. So that's your hypothesis. Your hypothesis is nitroglycerin causes headaches. and then we're gonna prove it by injecting it into a chimp to see what happens. Do you think there are like any like drug effects of nitroglycerin? Like, you know how most drugs have bad side effects. But do you think like there is a sweet spot with injecting nitroglycerin that would feel really good? Okay. I just like the idea of screaming at a chimp, though. That's the thing. It's like, it's all well and good to inject them with nitroglycerin, but just think about how satisfying it would be to scream at a chimp. They do nothing but sit around the jungle all day screaming, so I might as well just do it, you know, give them a taste of their own medicine. I'm gonna go Monkey World. Is the chimp allowed to scream at me back? Well, I'm not going to cut out its vocal cords. It's probably going. I'm sitting in its face, screaming at it. It's going to scream back. That was never part of. That was never under contention. It's like, is it? I'm going to stop pulling its fingernails out. Is it going to scream? It's like, yeah, of course it's going to scream at me. Wouldn't you scream if a man held you down and started screaming at you? I think you would. Da, 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 da. I just think it's much easier. I think it's much easier as well. Like from a resource standpoint, it's much easier for me to get a hold of a chimp and scream at it than it is for me to get a hold of nitroglycerin. Now, could I theoretically make nitroglycerin? Yes, probably. I could probably look it up on YouTube, to be honest. There's probably plenty of tutorials out there. In fact, Explosions and Fire, I think, accidentally made a TNT. I think TNT and nitroglycerin are two separate chemicals, but they're both explosives. I think he accidentally made TNT or nitroglycerin in a video and was like, this oily substance is definitely not something that is also known as trinitrotoluene. It's like, I definitely wouldn't light this on fire. I'd studied a chimp. Yeah, but I know where I could find a chimp. I don't know where I could find nitroglycerin. My teacher once got annoyed at me because in engineering, we were doing like a test of like naming. You know, it's like a health and safety test about different like health and safety warning symbols, and like one of them was like danger explosives or like flammable or whatever. And he asked the whole class that it was a written thing, and he was like, oh, you need to provide examples of things like this. So what would be a trip hazard? What would be explosive or flammable? What would be this? Like he was expecting people to be like, oh well, a chisel left on the floor is a trip hazard and things. It's like, no, people were like writing like badges and things, and like in the flammable section, I was like nitroglycerin, and he was like, where the fuck are you gonna find nitroglycerin in the classroom? I was like, I don't know. You just said name something flammable. You didn't say in the classroom. I was like, I don't know. So I also don't know, in that case, I didn't actually know what was flammable in the classroom. I don't know why we'd be storing flammable materials in our classroom. I always liked it when that would happen in school. There'd be a number of times where the teacher would like give out a task for the whole class to do, but like no one would do it. I always found that funny because then the teacher would get annoyed at the class. It's like, well, obviously you did something wrong. You told us you didn't make it clear enough as to what we were doing, because if no one's done it, no one's at fault. There we go. So I need, what do I need? I'm gonna stop mining. Mining is like the best, it's something that I should do. If I'm just gonna be wandering around doing nothing, I might as well mine. I'm gonna turn the volume down slightly. Well, no, I'm gonna turn it down for me actually, because I think it's fine on stream. Well, the thing is like, yes, that's true. If we were in the chemistry lab, but we weren't. We were engineering, so we were in the D&T lab. It wasn't a lab, it was a classroom. We're not American. It was in the design and technology section, and so you'd think like, oh, maybe there's like, maybe like some flammable oils or something, but like, they wouldn't really look like that. Like I said, if we were in chemistry, if we're in science, I could be like, oh no, yeah, everything's fucking flammable in here. It's like gas taps. Every bench has a gas tap on it, so that's flammable. There's nothing in the engineering room. There's like nothing flammable. Anyway, I passed engineering with like the highest mark you could get. Well, highest grade. I don't think I got the highest mark. I definitely probably lost out marks somewhere, but obviously me saying nitroglycerin was actually more right than the teacher wanted. Hello, it's me. I'm British and incoherent. It's not completely wrong. We were just talking about screaming at chimps. There's pretty much all the same thing. Well, nah, yeah, you're right. But it goes hand in hand. I think I just have a bit more incoherence than the average British person. All right. Especially when, coming up with a plan to scream at a chimp to test the hypothesis of, do chimps get headaches? Which, someone has said that they do get headaches, but, the next hypothesis is who gets a headache first, me or the chimp. And then I could be like, well, okay, if they do get a headache, does paracetamol work on them? I actually think paracetamol might be a psychotic, like a drug that sends them into a psychotic rage. I'll be honest. I can't remember what it is, or maybe it was Tylenol or something. There's a drug that you can give to chimps, and it sends them into a blind fury. Some woman did that because their chimp had like an upset stomach or something, and it went into a blind rage and ripped a woman's face off, and the police had to come and shoot it in the back of the head. It's not a fun story, and there's audio from it. I just, you know, that's why I don't like chimps anymore. They'll probably beat the shit out of the person. Not if I handcuff it first. When did I get an enemy detector? Oh man, I've got so much stuff. I should have emptied my inventory. Oh, there it is. I'll equip that. Why not? Got nothing else to equip. If I remove its fingers. Oh, like staring a chimp in the eye is like something that's like my favorite thing to do. There's so many, I love that there's a lot of children out there that will go to like Monkey World and like the zoo. Monkey World is a place down south in England, if you're wondering. And if you're wondering what's at Monkey World, it's monkeys and chimps. They don't call it Monkeys and Chimp World, but you know. But if like it's so frequently that people will go to like, the zoo and see a gorilla and like beat their chest because they see it in Tarzan or whatever, and then the gorilla will come and like shatter the glass and like pull their teeth out. And it's like these animals are scary, and we're just supposed to look at them and be like, no, this is a funny little creature, isn't it? It's like Harambe would have definitely killed that child. I mean, maybe not on purpose, but it definitely would have killed it. I'm not saying that Harambe deserved it though. That child should not have been in there in the first place, but you know. Whenever I walk past like a dog when I'm wandering around outside, I like staring directly into the eyes of dogs that look at me just to make them bark at me so the owner gets really embarrassed. I mean, it only occurred to me today that that's probably why the dogs bark at me, is that sometimes I stare them in the eyes. I was just wandering along today, and there was like some like boxer or pit bull that was like walking, and it was like staring at me. And the woman, I was walking fairly briskly, so I didn't really have to worry about it. But it was on a lead, like it wasn't like it wasn't being a danger or and I was like, if I had have stared at that, it looked like it was getting ready to bark at me. And I was like, that's probably because I keep staring at dogs in the eyes just just for the sake of it. They probably don't like it that I do that. It probably also doesn't help that I make myself as big as possible and start going, ah! But yeah, no, that video, Siggy, I've heard it once, and I was like, I don't like chimps anymore. I used to think they were fun little creatures, and that one that's like of like the small chimp that they're like screaming about, like tickling his toes or whatever, and it's dinner time. I used to think that was like a cute video. Now I'm like, that chimp is going to kill you. Like, just because. Can I jump up there? No, I can't. But yeah, no, you smile at an animal, it'll fight. Shit. Unless it's like a lizard, in which the lizard, you look at it in the eye, it ain't gonna do out. Unless it's a Komodo dragon, but you know. If I'm in a position where I could stare a Komodo dragon in the eye, I think the least of my concerns is whether or not it's going to, whether or not I'm looking at it wrong. The Komodo dragons are scary creatures. Cool though, very cool. Lizards as a whole are. I'm a big lizard fan. A girl who smiled at a silverback gorilla every day for like 10 years got beat to death immediately when it broke out. I'd believe it. Especially a gorilla. Gorillas are cool. I honestly, out of all of them, I think gorillas are some of the coolest of the great apes. I think a gorilla's a great ape. It is great and an ape, so I assume it is. They are the coolest because of how big they are and like how much they could just kill you in an instant. But also because they've earned the respect of people. generally. Obviously not that girl. But like, people look at chimps and they think they're cute and little humans. And so they treat them as little humans. But a gorilla, people don't look at that and treat that as a little human. They treat that as a gorilla because it's a gorilla and it's scary. And that's why I like gorillas more, because people are scared of them. I'm scared of them. Like all those, you see like those videos of people that like go out into the jungle and they just happen upon a family of gorillas, and they just kind of, it's like you are a guest in their domain when you're near a gorilla, you know. Oh, elephants are cool. Elephants are fucking vengeful. I love them. Elephants are like the coolest things. Like, I am genuinely saddened by the idea of like elephant poaching because of how much like big humans they are. Because it's like elephants. Don't ask what I'm mining. By the way, I am just I'm thinking about elephants and digging a hole. Like, yeah, no, elephants are genuinely just like big people, and it's sad to see what people will do to them. And the fact that it's like crows. Like, crows aren't like little people. Crows are you know what, I'm gonna climb out of this hole. Crows are, sorry, I feel like I'm yelling. Like perhaps a dwarf and digging a hole. Of course I am. I'm always digging a hole. I'm always diggy in that hole. I live every day. I live every day to become a dwarf and dig in a hole. They said I had a special connection with it because it's always smiled back. I have never looked at a smiling chimp and thought that was a connection with the thing. I take that as a sign of aggression. I mean, it's what it is, but you know what I mean. Quick stack. I am a dwarf and I'm digging the hole. Fuck, I miss those days. I miss the days of watching Shadow of Israel. It was simple times, that was. Zombie banner, put that there. Yeah, we'll put that there to reduce the enemy spawn rate. Angel Statue does nothing, I don't think. Wait, does Angel Statue do anything? Like, it doesn't spawn an angel if you apply a current to it. I don't think. I'll hold on to those just in case I need them. Okay. I should dig the hole properly instead of just, because I need to find a thing. I need to find a cave system. That's like the better way of doing it. And I also need to create a dungeon to hide Maxwell in. How do I... Well, whatever, it's fine. Fuck it, it's there. No, stop it! Any such changes if you put it in the shimmer? I've never seen the shimmer. I've just realised. I don't know if that's like that was added since the last time I've played the game. But I remember seeing on like the Terraria subreddit some people talking about the shimmer. I've never seen that before. So I don't actually know what that is. Yeah, Maxwell the cat. I don't know who Maxwell the cat is, but I'm gonna say yes. I'm going to say yes, it is like Maxwell the cat. Bit with this. Oh, I've still got my speakers on. No wonder things sound a little bit weird. There we go. Everything sounded a little bit strange. I forgot to turn my speaker on. I hope that wasn't too horrible on the microphone. I mean, I've got a fan blowing as well, so. Oh wait, Maxwell's the spinning cat. I've just realised. Sorry. I just realised who Maxwell was. I was like, I was moving it through my head. Different cats. I'm like, which one's Maxwell? The funny tuxedo cat, of course. How could I forget Maxwell? A distinguished gentleman. if I do say so myself. Looks good enough to meet the king. Do you think one day I could get, like, do you think I can meet the king one day? Apparently he just wanders around like the countryside, so I could probably just wander around enough and find him at some point. I mean, he probably isn't going to come to the Midlands because, you know, he's the king, and the king definitely does not know the Midlands exists. But, like, there are videos out there of people just wandering around and just meeting the king, so it's possible I could meet him. Oh, is that Uni? I didn't know that Maxwell was Uni. As in the Twitter, the little Japanese Twitter cat. I didn't know that they were the same cat. If I'm correct. Also, Shimmer is a biome found on the opposite side of the dungeon, underground by the beach. Oh, okay. That's definitely something that's new, I guess, to me. It's been a while since I've played this. If the president just walked around and get assassinated, it would. Within minutes. I think it would genuinely be within minutes, if not, or at the very least days, if they just stopped sending the Secret Service around with him. That's just I find that funny just about like European leaders in general, is that like when the president of America has to go anywhere, like his security detail has to go and vet the place thoroughly, but like the prime minister just lives in a regular house somewhere. Like, it's obviously a rich person's house in London, but you know what I mean. Whenever you see him, they just live in a house, and like it's like there's pictures of Boris Johnson walking out in wearing shorts and a t-shirt when he was prime minister, just to give reporters cups of tea or whatever. It's like they never really have much protection, and like you can just walk up to the Houses of Parliament as well. I don't know how close you can get to it, but I know you can get pretty close to the Houses of Parliament and no one stop you. The king goes piss all nowadays. Like, the king did a speech the other week, just because of a new prime minister being elected. So the king had to do a speech, and you'd think, like, oh, it's the king's speech, therefore he's going to give his opinions, his thoughts on the direction of the country and everything. But no, that's just it's written by the prime minister and handed to the king, and the king has to read it. Like, it has the king's speech is written by the prime minister. So yeah, no, the monarchy in the UK doesn't do anything. So it's like there isn't really any point to have any proper protection around him, because realistically no one wants to kill him because no one really cares about him. You know, he's a bit weird. He's a bit of a strange man with his weird fingers, but that's about it. I think it's him. I think he's the one who's got weird fingers. But even like even the prime ministers don't get that much. Like, obviously they do have their, you know, they have their security detail with them when they're wandering around, but it's much more lax than it is in America. Like, even in some European countries, some other European countries, you'll see like the prime minister just walking to work, or like just cycling to work, and it's like, this is the prime minister. Like, the most important person in the country could just accidentally get clipped by a bus, and that's it. You know. It's like Congress did everything, and the president was just mascot. Yeah, pretty much. Although, and if the president was a hereditary title and not someone that got elected in. I don't think it's completely impossible. I don't think it's completely impossible that the British monarchy is disbanded, or at least loses more of its power in our lifetimes. I made dwarf and I'm digging the hole, diggy hole. But yeah, like, because they really just don't do anything. The only people who like it are the monarchists, and the monarchists don't just like them because of the prestige. You know what I mean? Because as you say, Halo, they're historical celebrities, so that's why most people like them. And ultimately, they're not really doing that much damage to the world. You know, they could be doing work. They could be worse. I mean, obviously they're rich people, and we've all. I know. Last stream I talked about how much I don't like rich people, but I mean they don't really. They just don't do anything, do they? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and hunt down the king and give him a handshake, give him a kiss on the mouth, see how he likes that. Just walking around the hills of Yorkshire or whatever, and you meet the king, and the first thing you do is try and kiss him on the mouth. You have a heart attack. We've been talking about British people for 20 minutes, yeah? I got nothing to say about the game. I'd much prefer to talk about British people and chimps. That's much more interesting. Hello, this is like we've been saying, this isn't America. You can say what you want here, and no one cares. What do you mean? I didn't. Wait, did I? I've forgotten. Did I say I was going to hunt down the king, or did I say I was going to look for the king? I can't remember. I went into I go into a bit of a blind rage when thinking about the monarchy. Da-na-na. Ah, that's what I said in it. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I've threatened. It's not the first time I've made there's water behind there, isn't there? Yeah. It's not the first time I've said something that would piss off international security agencies. Okay, there's some copper here. When you give him the handshake, it has to be a really nasty handshake as well, like spit in your palm first. No, what I'd do is I'd cut my hand open so that there's blood, and I'd shake his hand, and I'd say we're blood brothers now, and he'd say, "Oh shit, now we're blood brothers, aren't we?" Oh good heavens! Okay, do you think the king's ever had a wank before? Because like you know that like if that's the case, and you're going around kissing his hand. Like, that's gross. You're kissing his wanking hand. Probably. There we go. Do people still kiss the monarch's hand? I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Dun 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 dun. Excuse me. Imagine not being wanted in 47 countries. Not yet. Give it time. I'll find a way. When there's a will, there's a way. That's what I always say. Okay. I think I may have changed the size of this hole, but you know what? It's fine by me. They might bring back the guillotine executions. I don't think the UK ever had the guillotine or guillotine. I don't know if it's guillotine or guillotine. I think if you're French, it's guillotine, and if you're pretending to be French, it's guillotine. But if you're anyone else, it's guillotine. Here in the UK, we just had a big man with a big axe, which I think is just as effective. I don't really see why they didn't just do that. They probably could have saved so much money as well if they didn't spend all that time and money just making something to kill for them. All you need is a big man with a big axe, and he does everything for you. Like, make it the guy, you know, the guy who would pull the lever on the guillotine is still also gonna be, you know, he's dirtying his hand anyway, so you might as well just give him a big axe instead. Make him like those big guys that are in Bloodborne. The big drop is better for a show. Not if you have like a circus performer as the guy with the axe and he's like flipping it around, like juggling and shit. He's got like 6 of them in his hands. He's like doing like front flips and things. Like, just imagine if the executioner came on with like 3 different axes and started juggling with them. I think that would be much more impressive. He's like wearing clown makeup, and that the March of the Soldiers or whatever the song's called starts playing that clown music. It's great that song, that tradition, that song that we just associate with being a clown was meant to be played to soldiers either leaving or returning from battle. Like, because if you listen past that bit, the bit that gets associated with clowns, it is actually quite a good song. It's just that one bit that gets associated with it. Is that what it's called? What about labour costs? What do you mean labour costs? You just have one guy who's really good at it, Siggy. You still have to pay for the guy to use the guillotine, and you also have to pay for the guillotine. So I'm interchanging how I pronounce guillotine. I hope you've noticed. So, like, you know, the price is going to be the same regardless, really. In fact, it's probably cheaper just to have a guy do it. More people can't operate a guillotine. Well, that's why you make the axe heavy enough so that, you know, that anyone can do it. But it becomes like being an executioner becomes something to be proud of because of how much effort it takes to do it. You know what I mean? There's no pride in just pulling a lever and a guy dies, but if you can be the guy to wield the axe and take him down. I think some places used a broadsword instead of an axe. It doesn't really matter. It just maybe like you can have like use the sword, the berserk sword, that. What, my X-Men superstars on vacation? Well, that's the thing. You're gonna have to use the X-Men's apprentice, because it could also be like you can have TV shows like the X-Men's Apprentice and things. It could be like a reality TV show where you pick the next X-Men. Like that's I think that's like we've created a multimedia industry here just by having one guy execute everyone. I do like him in Minecraft. Don't you know that headroom? Yeah, but I like being able to just walk down. I like being able to walk down without bashing my head when I'm going on my way down. Bit of emerald? Yeah. Anything up there? No. I was moving my head to change how the glare was on the screen. I wasn't like trying to move my head because that's a to tracking. There we go. There you go. Go away. Anything down there? Come on. Torch. Fine, I won't put a torch there. I'll put one there instead. Huh? How about that? I like digging tunnel. I like digging holes like this anyway. Oh shit. I'm gonna start shrimp maxing. I'm gonna start swimming around in the ocean. I'm gonna start hiding under rocks. I'm gonna start being eaten by whales. Well, I don't know if whales eat shrimp. I know they eat krill. I instead of thinking about krill, I started to think about shrimp. And then I just started thinking about like how good it'd be just to live your life as a shrimp or a prawn or whatever you want to call it. They're simple little creatures, you know. Even the more complex ones like the pistol and the rainbow. Rainbow? No, that's a trout. Even those that are a little bit more complicated, they're still just like little guys, aren't they? How about a little bit of drama before every execution has someone run in and say no, stop, and then we have to. There's like a little bit of an argument that takes place. You've been awake for 19 hours. Ugh, I don't envy you. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with laughing at shrimp maxing. I think taking the shrimp pill, the krill pill, take the krill pill. I think taking the krill pill is like, I think there's nothing. I don't think there's anything that isn't funny about that, and I don't think there's anything that isn't too serious about that. Terraria is an addictive game. It's not my most played game, but it's definitely one that I've put a lot of, like, more time into it than I expect. Oops. Every time I look at how much time I've got into it, I'm like, I'm surprised I've got that much. It's like 500 hours. You play heavily modded. I've thought about doing that in the past, playing like the Calamity mod, because I know that that's fairly good. I've just kind of, I just never have. Every time I think about it, I'm like, I just can't be bothered. I just play vanilla. Ed, would you fuck knuckle? You shouldn't have stolen the oxen. We can have it like a everyone is like a wedding, and they have someone saying, if anyone thinks this man shouldn't be executed, speak now or forever hold thine tongue. It's easy. You can play Calamity in under 5 minutes. I could. I know. I know it's probably not that difficult. I'm just one of the laziest. Yeah, I didn't think you meant to complete it. I'm just one of the laziest people out there. And also, it's Terraria has so much stuff in it. I probably will play it at some point. I'm not gonna say that I'll never play it. It's just because of how much. What is going on here? Just because of how much stuff is in Terraria that I don't know, and then you're going to add another Terraria's worth of stuff. Okay. Is it on the Steam Workshop? It's not, is it? Because Steam Workshop doesn't add that. It's like cosmetic mods in it for the workshop. Because I know that they made the mod loader. They added the mod. Oh yeah, I did very briefly try it, thinking about it, because they put the mod loader on Steam, didn't they? Is it on Workshop? I forgot how. I think for a while I thought it was only cosmetic things that were on it, unless it was originally, and I'm just mistaking it. Because I know that they, like I say, I remember they put the mod loader on Steam, which I think is cool. I think it's cool that the devs were like, no, yeah, you can mod the game. Here, do what you want. It's like when the DayZ mod got added to Steam. Oops. You get Tmod Loader, and you can get the mods which are on the workshop directly in Tmod Loader without having to open up the actual workshop. No, I understood. Don't. There we go. Sorry, I went. Not only did the camera go blurry, but my vision went blurry at the same time as doing that, and I got scared. I was like, am I having a stroke? What's going on? I got worried then. No, if I'd have tried to explain what you just explained, I would still be explaining it now, and you would have no idea what I'm talking about. I am incoherent. The heck was that noise? What was that? Oh, it wasn't that. I thought it was I thought grabbing this. There's like a screaming rat somewhere, I think. I like rats as well. Rats are a fun creature. Welcome to Endless Bread lists all the animals he likes. Capybaras, rats, elephants, gorillas, gibbons. Gibbons are fun. Sounds like I'm liking I probably am. I woke up at whatever time that I do. I had a cup of coffee. I went on a very long walk in the blaring heat of British summer. So, you know, like 15 degrees. And then I had a single donut. I had a single donut when I came home. That's everything that I've eaten today. I am I'm nutrient deficient. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. No. Stop it. Fine. Sorry, I'm having difficulty. Hold on. There we go. I'll actually dig my way through here. Too bad rats are plague spreaders. No, well, some of them are. This isn't the like the 1400s anymore. The plague isn't as bad as it used to be. I don't know when the Black Plague was. I can't remember when that happened, but it's like I say that like I was there. I mean more that I can't remember like when I learnt about it. Modern science has gotten to the point where we can understand the plague because people still get the plague. The plague is still something. You aren't wrong with that. People still get it. It's just that nowadays all the symptoms are like treatable. We know everything about it. Yeah, there's a few stray cases you get. But that's the thing, is it's not a death sentence anymore. Because it's just kind of like it's like the common cold, isn't it, really? To get the plague a little bit. Oh, a little bit of gold. Hold on. Am I fine? I'm fine. You go around like dicking. I didn't mean to say dicking. I meant to say licking. you go around licking the backs of seats and on the bus and just get plague, innit? You ever seen people like hit a seat on a bus and just watch it just like 16 years of grime come out of it? And it's just disgusting. There we go. It's the same with trains as well. Anything really. Oh, I don't like that. Sorry, I saw it up there. I've died to those traps far too many times. Okay. I can hear a little thing. Oh, it's a train line. I can use my little ladybird thing. Can't activate that with the thing, can you now? There we go. Oh, it broke. Wait, is that... I may have just... I may already know that. But do those buttons break now instead of you getting them in your inventory? That may have been something that changed a long time ago, and I'm just sort of only just now realising it. If you didn't play modded, Tmod loader does open the command box, so don't panic and just minimise the command. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm not. I'm not going to start thinking it's going to start hacking me. Right? I'm familiar with the command box. Da-da. I've done my share of opening up command prompt and typing in ipconfig. Back in the old days when trying to fucking port forward. Ooh. Still don't know how to port forward. Every time I try, it don't work. I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Ooh, flail. Oh yeah. I should do that. I've had other things on my mind. Go away. Da, da. Back in the old day, back when I used to mod Minecraft. I don't know why, dude. I don't know why I used to have to open up, do IP config when I was younger. I don't know what I was doing to have to do that. Like I said, like trying to port forward, but I don't know why. I didn't run a server or anything like that. I think I wanted to. I think I once did it. I had a server. I managed to get a Minecraft server running. It took me ages, but I managed to do it, and I managed to do it, but my friend like logged onto it once, then never again. You just check out. Why is the one that says I want to see cock? Well, you know, just in case you wanted to see cock, I guess. It's a sound alert. There's a number of the things are just sound redeems. So like when you redeem it, it just plays the sound effect. So for instance, the I'm rich one just plays the sound effect. It's really expensive and just plays the sound effect. That's all it does. There is no for most of them. It plays a sound effect. Do I regret doing that? A little bit. I'll be honest. Just a little bit. Sometimes I sit here with you know, I want to see cock and meowing just on repeat for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, this is the hell of my own creation. I did this to myself, so I can't complain. Oh wait, I already got torches. What am I doing? I wanted these. Ooh, oh, I can make this. Oh, but it is... Yeah, I do this. It's cooler. I don't care if it does less damage. It's not like I want to use it anyway. These. My boomerang's better than that. Although it can obviously set on fire now, but... Is there anything up there? No. We do a little bit of regretful stuff here. I don't know why I tried to drink that. It was very obviously empty. We make a few poor decisions here and there. We drink half a gallon of whiskey and just sort of try not to die. I think I might actually. I think that might kill me. I think half a gallon of whiskey would kill me. Like I probably couldn't drink a few like milliliters of it. That's enough general audio. You don't hear, you just hear the music. No? Can you not hear it? Can you not? No, it should be. Everything else should like. Wait, that's interesting. What? Why is it doing that? Hold on. Why is that happening? The audio. Hold on. Is there numerous things? No. So sorry. The game audio. Give me a second. Yeah. I can fix it here. Hold on. There. Look. Oh, that's really loud. Turn that down a little bit. So, there we go. So, what's happening is I have several different channels for all the audio to come from, to go through. So I got my microphone, I've got the game, and then I've got my computer so that I can have several different things. So I can like listen to music or whatever without it going out to stream. And for some reason, the music from this game was going through the game channel, but everything else was going, all the other sounds were going through like the computer, just like the general computer channel. I don't know why it was doing that. So like I can change. Wait. Yeah, no, yeah. The music is just only the music is assigned to the to my to the game channel. How odd. Indubitably so. I've never seen that error, that type of error before. There's a lot of slimes there. It didn't start raining slime, did it? I don't think it did. Go away. Okay. They may... Wait, did I hear someone banging something. I don't know what that is. It might be construction work going on. If it's raining outside, I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of hear that. I haven't got a push to mute, so... I'm not allowed nice things. What's that button do? I mean, I do have a push to mute. I would just do that. But now you can. Yeah, I don't know how the slimes could get. Maybe it just increases the slime spawn rate underground. I don't know. Never know. I mean, you probably would know if you'd played the game, but still, shut up. You're out here pillaging and plundering innocent Christians, and now you hear 8-bit music. Yeah. This is what it's like. This is the soundtrack to the Viking world. It's a little known fact that this is actually an ancient Viking chant. I'm just seeing if anything's like up here. Probably not. Hunga dinga durgan. Got a little got my little ladybird. my little. Wait, what was that? Wait, I don't have a. No. What did I just grip onto? Whatever. Look at this. I haven't got a grappling hook. I don't know what that was. I think he's probably just going insane. It's probably because I've also like changed the volumes a little bit. There's one part in the music that sounds almost like the emergency alert for the US, alert notification in the UK, the US that keeps throwing you off. Why do you keep thinking there's going to be a tornado? Do you keep like do you head for the tornado bunker and then immediately go, oh wait, no, I'm just playing Terraria? I also don't know what that sounds like. I've never had to experience that. There's only ever been one use of the emergency siren here in the UK, and that was a test, and I can't remember what it sounds like. Wow. The music in Terraria is good. I've never really listened to it. Oh, fairy. What's it gonna lead me to? Little fairy? Come on, yep. Come on. Go. Where are we going? What you found for me? Come on. Ow, get off. Oh, no, it's fine. Alright. Ow. Ah, a nice little heart. First one. I want to see cock. See, that's what it is. I mean, wait, hold on. Here, look. Here's a cock. There you go. I always forget that I can do that. I can show you a cock if you want. I can show you another one. Look at that one. Got two of them there. Well, one of them's a hen. Oh, I'm drowning. Hold on. My collection of cocks. Oh, this one here. Look at that one. That one's mystical and in the sun. Should I get a chicken? I once wondered whether or not it was possible for me to get a chicken as a joke on stream, just to have just wandering around. Do you know how like all streamers have to have like a quirky pet or just a pet that makes all the viewers like scream and like shout and be like, oh no, it's my favorite pet. I was wondering if it was like if it'd be possible to buy a chicken. They're really cheap. Like you can just buy. They're like 20 quid. You can buy a chicken for like I think it was like less than 20 quid. Maybe if you get like a purebred, like amazing kind, you can get like, you know, if you could, you'd be willing to pay up, you can start paying more. But if you just want just a basic, you know, run of the mill chicken, like the sort of thing you'd see in Chicken Run, you can get them for like really cheap. Sometimes you hear them just like in the distance where I live. I don't know who owns them. I know that some of the schools nearby used to have them, but that was a long time ago. I just noticed that when that you get the darkened effect, your character closes his eyes. So just open your eyes. But yeah, I have no idea what this emergency siren thing is. Okay. How far down am I? About halfway. Well, a little bit under halfway. I like that Terraria music gets associated with just strange things happening. You see it just out in the wild sometimes. You're watching a meme compilation and just hear a Terraria song just over some really bizarre happenings. And it's like, yeah, no, Terraria music does have that whimsical feel to it. Did that snail just fall off the wall? I think it did. Okay. How much stuff have I got? I might go back up to the surface just to... Not that much, actually. I thought I had more stuff than that. I suppose I have been thinking of it, but I've not really been paying that much attention. I've probably not been mining very efficiently either. There we go. Halo, it's like 20 seconds delayed. I've got no idea what you're on about. It's not useful. You're about to pass out. Go enter Mr. Sandman. Go to sleep. Mr. Sandman, enter me now. I don't know any of the words to enter the Sandman, so I can't like mix them together. The EP Wizard is winning. Let him win. Give up the fight. It's over. There we go. You have kept your eyes open for too long. Close your eyes, my child. It is time to sleep now, for a new day cometh. Fine, I'll check my DMs. Wait, do I have I do have it open on Steam. Steam on already. Oh, it's that sound. I know you can. I know you can hear it. Oh, hold on. I'd hate to hear that in the middle of the night. I'll be honest. Okay, here we go. I'll keep my ears out, but no promises. I haven't heard that. Okay, done that. It's very nice that when you hold shift underwater, if you've got the glow sticks, it does. And also if you keep your hand, if you keep it further away, it's like automatic that it switches. It's very nice. I know that's been in the game for ages, but It's just occurred to me how useful it is and how much I use it all the time. To the point where a lot of the time I'm just, without even thinking about it, I'm holding shift. I feel like I have an idea as to which bit you're thinking about, Halo. I don't know if it's in this version. This song. We're in. Oh, another thing. We're in a different biome, I think now. Okay, where'd you come from, little fella? Little guy? Just a little guy. Okay. Get myself some emerald. I want to get a grappling hook soon. You get so reliant on grappling hook and the rocket boots. I haven't played for a while. Was it that bit that just played that you were thinking about? This bit here? Because I can kind of hear it a little bit here. Yeah. I can hear it a little bit. I kind of get what you mean.
It was a mistake to come here.
Welcome to Breadcorp Incorporated Uranium Eater 37.
Welcome, Uranium Eater 37. Don't breathe on me. I hope you've been getting some good uranium. Shit! I hope you've been getting some good uranium in you. Some high quality shit, you know. Like the sort of stuff that they use for nuclear weapons. That's plutonium. I mean, I suppose, maybe on a good day you'd take some plutonium. It's probably like how smackheads would do like MCAT or something. Just like take this just for like a change, you know what I mean? It's like some days you might be a heroin taker, but I'm feeling a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit of spice today, you know. Oh yeah, I should heal. I forgot about that. Thank you. I never heal in any game. I was just every time it's like I've played a fair bit of TF2, and in that I will just run straight at the enemy without healing. I'll have 30 health, and my friend will see me running in. He won't tell me that my health is low, because he knows that even if he does tell me, it's not going to change the fact that I'm going to run in with 30 health and die immediately. But I constantly like, nah, I'll win. I'll be alright. And I never do. I always die. In any game, I'm like, no, I just run straight in. Adds fun to it, though. You know what I mean? Don't let the enemy win. Okay, here we go. There's just one tiny part of the place like 3 times. So I kind of hear it now that you've mentioned it, Halo. I do hear it a little bit. Maybe it's because you hear that siren like every 4 minutes or whatever goes on in America, but it doesn't stand out as much. But I can kind of hear it. Do you actually hear? Does that happen? Is that a sound effect that plays fairly frequently? I say frequently. Like, is it? Does those like emergency alarm systems get tested a lot? After I finish I get cactus armor. Oh, I always forget cactus armor exists until I'm already like kitted out. I'm like, oh yeah, cactus armor exists. I'm not sure if I can get some different armor though. I might have the ability to get some slightly better armor. It's there a few years. Oh, okay. What's that? I think a jellyfish just died in the corner, or at least despawned. Does cactus armor do damage to attackers? I've always I was just thinking about that. Does it have a cactusy effect? If you wear like full, if you wear a full set, does that do anything? Where's my water bottle? Here it is. The jug. Not sponsored by Rode, by the way. This just happens to be here. Oh, I'm drowning. Hold on. No, stop it. No, now I've hit. Oh wait, I just go away. No, leave me alone. Stop it. Okay, there we go. I didn't use these. There we go. Don't you? I'm trying to have a drink. Fucking shit. No, stop it. I just want a sip of water. Oh, it's gone warm. It's like room temperature now. Well, a little bit less than room temperature because it's 28 degrees in my room. Okay. There we go. Let's get this carpet. I'll get this carpet and then I'll go back up to the surface and I'll see if I'll have a look at getting some. See if I can find the desert biome. I think I might have actually found one. Yeah, I got one here. Wait, is there any cactus in it? Yeah, there's some right there. Okay. I was thinking about going summoner in this playthrough. My favourite class. Because, as I said earlier, I am very lazy, and summoner just makes it so that I can kind of just sit around and not actually have to do anything. I thought there was a shark in there for a second. Okay. Let's recall potion. We can make tungsten. Oh, this. Yoink. Thank you. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. That's very useful to have. I'll also leave these behind. Let me grab that and that. Wait, actually, I'll do that after. Put everything away. Oh, ancient iron helm. That's talking about sound effects I regret to add. That's where did I get the gravestone from? That is definitely one of the ones that I'm like. I don't know if I'm too pleased with having that. It doesn't have the same ring to it as it does in other people's videos. Okay, no, I want that. Let's go get some cactus and see what cactus armor's like. See you, Maxwell. We're on a little merry adventure. That was not the reason I don't like that is not because it's like loud or. I've just very rarely been gotten by it, even if I don't see the notification saying that it's about to happen. Hup. Okay. Go. And I know I could remove it. I know I could. That's like not in the spirit of things, is it? Okay. Oh, look how ugly this is. I need to sort that out. I don't like my staircases to look ugly. I'll usually just dig the whole thing out if I need to. Okay, here we go. Where are we? Okay, we're getting there. One thing that I haven't taken much advantage of in this game, like since it got added, is I mean, I haven't played much since it got added, but the addition of what is it? People being able to like building houses in different biomes for different people. I've never really taken advantage of that. Because I've always just found it's much easier just to have everyone be in the biome that they... Unless, obviously, there's some things like the Witch Doctor need to be in a jungle biome to be able to buy certain things. But I've not really ever taken advantage of that, because I've always just found it much easier to have everyone together in the centre. Is that a swan? Is there a swan? No, a duck. Is that, you know what? I want to run to the edge. See if I can find the, whatever's over here. Might as well. Here we go. There we go. Ow. Okay, good, good. Might be able to find Hermes boots as well while we're at it. Anyway, one thing that can be annoying about this game is that there are certain things that you sometimes just have to wait for, or it's like it's just luck whether or not you get them. There we go. I'm going to summon a product for the Tundra for Flink Staff and Coat. If I find, I'll have a look. Yeah, I'm not specifically, I'm not looking for anything, so. Is the, I'm just remembering how much time I would spend looking at the wiki when playing this game. I forgot that 90% of playing Terraria is looking at the wiki to try and find out what you need next. Okay. I mean, I could just keep fighting these until I get the slime staff. Although, I don't know how good the slime staff is. And actually, the other thing about slime staff is that out of my, all of my time playing Terraria, I don't think I've gotten the slime staff very often. To be fair, it goes back to what I was saying, is that it can be a little bit annoying to find certain items. Because it's like, I could spend however long farming the slime staff or whatever, or I could just use a different weapon until I get, like, until I find a weapon that suits it. So I could just play magic until I find the summoning things. But I do like grinding for things, so it just doesn't, still satiates my lust. It's like I spent ages one time in the dungeon, like looking for the shotgun or whatever it is, or like the assault shotgun. I wasn't even playing ranged, I just wanted it. Yeah. Yep, come on. Go. I might have to. Oh no, it's fine. I hope I don't fall in that hole again, because I'm gonna wonder how I got out of there the first time. Okay. It'd be fun to flood this. I was gonna say it'd be fun to flood the entire area with this, but I know I would immediately regret it. I was playing. I've tried to get my friend into this game in the past, and it's not that he doesn't like the game or anything, but I don't like the way my friend plays this game. Because he just spends the whole time trying his hardest to flood everything, because he just finds it fun to, like, play with the water physics in the game. It's the same with lava. If he sees any kind of any lava, any water, he just has to flood it, like, further and further down. And I'm like, stop it. I've tried to mine down here. You filling it with water and deleting all the torches is not helping. I'm like, stop it, and he just won't stop. And so I keep trying to get him to come back, and I'm like, if we play it, you're not doing that. And he's like, I absolutely will do that. Okay, there you go. Oh, you can see the Eye of Sauron. What's it called? Cthulhu, that's it. I wonder if we'll see old Cthulhu's eye at some point. Okay. I remember being not terrified of it, but, like, you know, like, scared of it arriving because I'd never be prepared for it back in the day. Okay. Well, there's a lot more guys here than I was expecting. Let's just do this. Yeah, there we go. Solves all our problems. Kind of. The old Left 4 Dead 2 technique. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'd probably remember to heal a bit more if my keyboard didn't have its lights turned off for some reason when playing this game. That being said, actually no, because the health key should, when I'm low on health, the health key should light up. I think it does that. Unless I'm thinking of a different game, I can't remember. Alright, I'm pretty certain that I know what's further down there. Yeah, it's probably... I don't think the tundra would be over there. Okay, quick stack. Quick stack. Come on, cactus. Yeah, go on. Might as well. I can make some of it at least. Let's get this. We'll smelt all of the rocks and things. And see what we can make. There we go. And the gold. Let me have a look for... What was it that I wanted? Look for... Do I need... No, I don't know if I want... I am going to do some of that. I don't know if I need to do... Oh, I can equip that. I don't know... I want the defense. I don't know if I... Oops. Oh, I forgot I had that. I'd already forgotten. I don't know if I need to... look for things just yet. Or if it's just... I might as well just go a mix of all of it. Because it's not really until hard mode that you can start really making your kit properly. I don't think. Or is it just like post... It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. I'll figure it out. How am I doing that? There we go. It's much easier. Let's do that. Oh, I thought you were a zombie, Maxwell. Almost bludgeoned your head in. Okay, close that. Good. Stop it. Let's make a slightly better pickaxe, because I can, I think. What have I got? I've got iron at the moment. I think tungsten's better, isn't it? 50% and 40. Yeah. Do that. Got key in. Can do the same with... What's this? Oh, silver. Let's make... nothing else. Let me have a look. You're gonna have to excuse the... You're gonna have to excuse the fact that it mutes when I click on to the thing. Does it actually get rid of the... Does it do it? Okay, the game just pauses when I click off. And that's... You're gonna have to excuse that. Oh, excuse me. Oops. I'm looking at the wiki. Terraria. Wiki. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I can get what? So where's this fur coat? Where's this? Silk and flinx fur. What's a flinx? I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Oh, it's that. Oh, those things. They're found in the underground ice biome. Oh, okay. And they drop flinx fur, which can then be turned with silk and gold to make that. Okay. Or okay, so I just need to fight those for one thing. Or any other things. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We can work on that. We can work on finding an underground ice biome, I think. Or just a ice biome. If I find the ice biome, I'll probably find the underground ice biome as well. Okay. But there wasn't one down here, was there? No, there might be one somewhere, but that's fine. Let's go over here. Is the tundra... Could the tundra spawn on the same side as the jungle? I suppose we'll find out. Okay. Do that. Use that for light. Not these things. Okay. At least I know that in corruption now. I didn't know which one it was. trying to think what the difference would be. I know that there's definitely... It's not... It isn't a... not a summoner weapon, but it would have been nice to get the... I don't know what it's called, but the Blood Rain staff. That's useful just as like an extra little bit of damage. But, yeah. If I really want it, I can just go make another world just to go and get that on. I like that about Terraria. I like that you can just make another world if you need to get something and take your character across. Okay, there we go. Right, I used to hate coming here when I was younger, playing this game. It's not that I was scared of it. Like, I mean, nah, I wasn't scared of it. Oh, cock. Just a blind jump into the abyss. But I just remember it being horrible. Like having to look at them all, having to fight with all these things. Okay. Oh, it's corrupt cactus. Or is it just drop right? Oh, it drops regular cactus. Okay. Go away. I'm mining a cactus. Fuck off. There we go. Oh wait, I've got the thing. I keep forgetting that I've got this amethyst hook. There we go. I can't remember which of the hooks is the better one. It's the gemstone ones. Go. But I suppose if I get more of the other gemstones and the amethyst one isn't the best one, I can make it as and when I need it. I don't think there's really any reason for me to hoard gemstones. Fuck, I forgot how low I was. Ugh. If I have to focus on like one extra thing, then something else disappears, and I'm having to stream. The fact that I have to focus on the fact that I'm streaming, even slightly, while doing this is enough for me to forget that I have health to deal with. Berry. Oh, I can do this, I think. Yeah, I can finish the cactus south. There we go. Oh yeah. And it's the same amount of thing. It's the same amount of. I've still got the pickaxe on me. Armor. That's the other one. I know what I'm on about. Sorry, rabbit. Might not be as scary during the day. Might be able to get across to the other side. Alternatively, I could just go hunting around underground to find an underground ice biome. But I don't think that's necessary. I remember getting really excited to get my first grappling hook when I first started playing this game many years ago. I don't know why, but I think at the time, the only grappling hooks you could... There was only a few. I can't remember. But all I remember is that to get it, I had to... The only way I could have gotten it at the time was through the jungle. Like, you had to go and kill piranhas until they dropped a hook for some reason. I remember being really excited at the prospect of getting a grappling hook and just grinding to it. I say grinding, but it definitely felt like it took longer than necessary to get a grappling hook, and I was really excited when I got it. I don't know if like grappling hooks were new when I did that, but for whatever reason, I just have a memory of me being excited to try and get a grappling hook for the first time. There we go, I got the tundra. If we're lucky, we might find some ice skating shoes as well, which will be useful for later on. Okay. Do they still have that thing where if they added it ages ago, where you have if you use biome specific torches, it gives you like a boost or something, like a benefit, or like makes people happier. I remember them adding that, and I didn't like it. I just didn't think it was necessary. It seemed a little bit strange. Hi, Orc. There we go. Oh no, you do still get pressure plates when you break them. How's it going? Yeah. Orc, the other day, were you fucking looking at Soldier in the corner of the screen while I was playing TF2 and calling me that? You're okay? Good. I am fine. I don't... If you can't remember or don't know, that's fair. Unless it was someone else that was in the chat, I can't remember. But... Oh. I just feel like, you know, when I was playing Team Fortress 2, either you or someone else was like asking whether or not I feel okay and that I look more, you know, I look different. I look unwell or whatever. And later on, as I was like, no, I feel fine. And then like later on during the stream, I looked at the fact that my webcam was on the other side of the monitor, the screen, to where it usually is. And I didn't know if you were making a joke on the fact that Soldier was like the player model of Soldier was underneath like me, underneath where I would usually be. Sorry. There we go. I'm looking for a small creature known as a Flinx. You down here? I didn't feel unwell, don't worry. Just in case you were still worrying for some reason. What do you mean I still look unwell? I mean, it could be because actually, I don't know why I look unwell. That's just what I look like. Oh, an ice machine. One of blizzards in a bottle. I guess that I've developed an unnatural luster, I suppose. It doesn't really make much sense, but you kind of get the idea. I've developed a shade of unwellness. Da, da, da. Though I have been significantly more tired recently, so maybe I'm dying. Okay. I might be in my final days. You never know. Okay. Oh, it wasn't as long as I was expecting it to be. Da, da, da. Ooh, nimble ice blade. I'm gonna take Kingdom Hearts with that. Don't know what that means, really. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I'm never going to. They brought it to PC recently, and I was like, should I play Kingdom Hearts? I had a friend that really liked Kingdom Hearts back in the day, and I was like, should I like it? Should I at least try it? And the more I thought about it, the more I came to the conclusion of no, I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts. Everything that I've seen about it looks cringe. And the idea of Disney characters fighting alongside Final Fantasy characters, it just sounds cringy to me. Unfortunately, that's another fan base that I can piss off though. So, you know, I don't know if I read it, but you've had a cold for 20 days now. That's unfortunate. Are you sure it's not anything that isn't a cold? Oh, slime is falling from the sky. I'm going to do that instead of whatever I'm doing down here. I might get a slime staff. Go away. And I can go gather a load of slime and potentially fight King Slime. I say potentially, I mean I will fight King... Oh, wait, oh no, it is only potential. Because if I don't kill enough, then I don't get to fight King Slime. Duh, duh, duh. I'll give the you know, Kingdom Hearts may be cringe, but at least it's like, you know, a full game. Okay. Like, if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan and you can't at least admit that Sora doing that weird smile thing that he does in it is not a bit weird and cringe, then I mean, you know, what can you admit? It was also the price of it. It's the fact that the games were like too expensive, and I was like, I'm not paying for that. I like the idea of trying it just because like people say they're good. And I like I said, I had a friend who was really into it, and so it's like people say it's good, but I just think it just seems like something that I, as a 25-year-old man, would not like. Okay. That, and it's like an RPG, and they're not my kind of games. I mean, this is technically an RPG, but it should have. I mean, kind of. That style of RPG, the Final Fantasy and that sort of thing, is not my thing. Ooh, got a slime banner. Got a blue slime banner. You just figured you're dying and accepted it. Yeah, it's the way to live, innit? Okay, there we go. Put that there. Death comes for us all. Why not? Why not just accept it? Oh, there you go. Unless you're rich and powerful, in which they won't accept it, and death will not come to them. Unless it's by my hand. I like those ones that are some little balloons. Yep, got the no, there we go. Green slime banner. Those banners don't stack, do they? I don't think they do. Like, I can't do crazy damage to a blue slime by having like 7 of them. Because by the time you get into like but by the time you're a few hours into the game, you've got those like freaking thousands of those banners. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I've got it in me to be able to take out King Slime if he arrives. You know, I don't know if I've ever defeated Queen Slime, thinking about it. There's a number of bosses that I haven't killed. I wouldn't mind mind trying to at some point. But I definitely think there's a couple that I haven't killed. Like, I haven't killed like the Moon Priestess or whatever her name is, so the butterfly lady. Yep. Maxwell, get outside and start fucking fighting. Oops. Go and like do something with your time instead of just standing there. You know, I want to get rid of that. See if we can spawn some more of them with that out of the way. All you're doing is just sat there, looking out the window, just watching me kill these guys. I mean, there isn't a window in this house, but you know, it's like listening at the very least. Okay. 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 Started playing Ghost of Tsushima last night. Or yesterday, sorry. It's a very nice looking game. pretty difficult. I've died quite a few times. I don't know if I'm just bad at the game, but it feels a lot harder than I remember it being. Unless it's because of the way I'm playing it. One thing that I am noticing a lot though is there is a little bit of I forgot what it's called, but there's a lot about it where you're like you're using like ninja tactics, but you're a samurai, and so that brings great shame upon you, and so like you learn to stab someone in the back, and you're like, no, I can't do that. That's bad. But then like the next mission, or like one of the optional missions for that around there, is you go and get a bow and arrow, and then the guy's like, is there anything we can use? You know, when you're learning, it's like, okay, we're ambushing these people. It's like, okay, this is gonna be an ambush. Once they open the gate to come out to go and look for the guys that we killed, we ambush them. Is there, well, before that happens, is there anything we can use? And like, it's like, oh, you point at the what's it called? Come here. I don't think I took far too much damage for this. Yeah, that. And it's like, they're like, oh, is there anything we can use? It's like, oh, I could shoot that hornet's nest. And he's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? You shoot the hornet's nest. It's like, that's not very honourable of you, is it? You know, using a bow and arrow from afar to shoot a hornet's nest and set them on fire and things. I don't know, it's over. I'm taking too much damage at the moment. That's I also felt that as well, Orc, back when I played it, because I played it on PS4. I don't know if it was when it came out, but around the time that it came out originally, I played it on PS4, and I really enjoyed it. But I definitely did feel that some of the things were a little bit repetitive about it. But the story was good, even if there is a little bit of that dissonance between one character saying we look our enemies in the eye, and then another character who also gets annoyed at you for using sneaky tactics is actively encouraging you to shoot at a hornet's nest. And it's like, yeah, no, sure. I imagine that some of it may have been on purpose. Like the idea. Oh, I forgot I could jump around like that. That may have helped during fighting the slime. Some of it might have been on purpose, like to show the hypocrisy between, like, in the way that the samurai work. Because, like, especially in the real world, people put a lot of honor in, put a lot of stake into the way that the samurai would work, but they would still, like, they would behead rival leaders and send them back to the, or like, they would like take people hostage and behead them, and then as a message send their head to the people they were fighting. And it's like, that's not a very honorable thing to do, I'll be honest. You know? And the way that, like, your Uncle X doesn't feel very honourable to me, because he's willing to follow his own he is willing to sacrifice the entire island's, like, population just so that he can follow his own idea of what being honourable is. And it's like, I feel like most of the people on the island, in fact everyone on the island who's a peasant, is actually quite happy with you becoming the ghost of Tsushima. You know, they're like, oh wow, he's actually, the samurai's actually helping us. Not to mention that in it, this is just a general thing, is that I imagine that in the real world, the samurai did not care about the peasants any more than the peasants farmed the land for them. That's just a general thing, is that, most of the ruling classes only care as far as they benefit from the small creatures. But it would make a very good game if your main character was just a dickhead and actively went around cutting people open to test his sword. But I know you mentioned that Ishikawa doesn't really care, didn't get annoyed by the ghost tactics, but like he does a little bit. Because when you first meet him, well, during one of the missions when you're chasing down his student, I haven't gotten very far into that quest line. I can't really remember much about it. But like at one point you're chasing down his student after you learn about her, and you find like a group of Mongols shooting arrows at people, and you take them down. And after you take them down, he's like, "Listen, Jin, that's not the way we do things." So like even he does get annoyed by you doing it. He's like, "We don't do this. The way you're fighting is wrong." And it's like, well, yeah, it might be wrong, but it's working, isn't it? It's better than whatever you did. Okay. How much slime has I got? I got plenty of slime. It's like string of current path. That's the thing. I mean, that is like a lot of it. You're right. Is that Jin is constantly like having to fight the two feelings. He's got the feelings of he wants to protect the people, but at the same time he doesn't want to break the code that he has upheld for so long. In Jin, that makes sense. It's like that's his character traits. His character trait is his character arc is how these thoughts affect him and who he is, like, you know, who is he basically. So that's like fair. It's just like, I don't know, just the way that it's more me projecting my way of thinking. It's like, yeah, for sure, yeah, you give me a knife, I'd stab a guy in the back if he told me to. If it meant saving the world, yeah, sure, I'd do that. that's what it boils down to. It's me going, yeah, I think I could kill a man. I think. So I don't. You know what? No, I don't think I could. Thinking about it, the more I think about it, I don't think I could kill a man. I do think that Ishikawa definitely does have more issue with what Tomoe is doing. Or at least I would hope he does. You know, given what she's doing. But yeah, I think I like Ghost of Tsushima. It looks really nice. And it's. I don't know. I don't actually know what has changed for the PC version, because it is the director's cut. So I don't know if there's like more stuff in it or what. You hate Ishikawa, but all your might. I've just been sat here just killing slimes. I mean, to be fair, Ishikawa does just sound like a dick, like a bit of a bad man who was like mean, and that's why Tomoe left. Spoilers? What if there's people that haven't played the game? Dance for the I have played it. I just, you know, I'm not the only one here. I also can't remember who that character is, but you know, I ain't about to get annoyed. There we go, slime is finished. That song I'm humming, that's a good question. I can't remember what it's called. Well, I don't think I ever knew what it was called. But I can't remember enough of it to be able to like say. I'm struggling to hum it because I can't remember the song. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Yeah. Coming from the people of the town, they'd call us that. I don't know where that song came from. I haven't heard that song in probably months. Okay. There we go. Let's go fly a kite. No, I've never seen Mary Poppins, so I'm never going to. You wouldn't catch me dead watching Mary Poppins. Cherry Poppins. Coming from the people of the town, they call us. Was she a Romani? Is that what it was? What? I don't know what that question is. Or what? I don't know why I went to my phone, but you know. Go. Don't care about that or that. Get rid of it. Oh, from Peaky Blinders. I've never seen Peaky Blinders. I've just seen I think I've seen memes from it, and that's about it. I've seen pictures of anime girls standing next to characters with just the two of us playing. The pink-haired girl from Kaguya-sama, Love Is War. I've seen there's a video that's just like a sepia-toned picture of of her and like the main character from Peaky Blinders standing next to each other with just the two of us playing over the top of it. And it's got like millions of views for some reason. I don't know why. There's not like there's any editing for the song. The song has nothing to do with it. It's just it just says just the two of us over that. I thought it's Roblox. This is the new Roblox update. They removed the third dimension. Alright, let's put the sunflower back now, because I want things to stop spawning. Can I quick stack into here? No, I can't, because I'm out of stuff. Okay, that's fine. Let's... I've just got so many of these. There we go. I haven't played Armor in ages. Let's build my tower. The Tower of Power. I should probably play it again at some point. I haven't really got anything I want to do in it. Although I wasn't planning on playing on stream. Okay. Let's make some wood walls. I do. I'm not the most creative player in Terraria. There's a lot of people out there that can build like really cool looking structures, but I never quite got building down in Terraria. There we go. The fact that it's on a two-dimensional plane, it's just not quite the same as Minecraft. Check out the same Superliminal. I played Superliminal, not on stream, but I've tried it. I thought it was okay. That's my opinion of it is it was okay. Like it was a cool idea, but it got a bit gimmicky. I don't know if it's just maybe I just took too long to play it. I'm not too sure. Why are these houses? Why is this one of them higher than the other? I've played it though. There we go. Okay, yeah. Did this one too low. I played some of it. I can't remember how much I played of it, but I definitely played a decent amount of it. It was cool. It was a cool idea. I remember seeing for a long time, like leading up to its release, and even after it's released, I remember seeing like people showing footage from the game to be like, oh, look at this really cool idea for a game. You know, it's this cool looking, interesting looking game. And I saw it and I thought, that is cool. That's a cool idea. And then I played it and I was like, this is okay. Like it's cool in concept, and in practice they do pull it off, but yeah, that was about it really. That was my thoughts on it. I think I played it on Game Pass because I remember seeing it when I first got Game Pass. I was like, oh wow, it's got this. I've always wanted to play that. I know that reaction may be middling, but I do recommend it. Let's go. Oh, I need to open this up. There we go. Oh, absolute whimsy in this song. This is gnome music. Actually, I think I may have heard this in a playlist, which was music for gnomes. This is some of those whimsical music ever, and it's great. The world needs more whimsy. Whimsy. It needs more silly little songs like this. The sort of thing that you could just imagine a silly little guy wandering around his house to. Not even like, get rid of these. Not even like doing anything weird, just like making a cup of tea or like making some toast, but this music's playing over it because he's a silly little guy. Just imagine like how much nicer your life would be if you had this song or songs like this just playing in your life at all times. It's like I want like the Kakariko village theme from Zelda Ocarina of Time just playing in my house at all the time, just to be like NPC maxing. Okay. Does this thing have a direct center? I don't think it does it? Ugh, I hate when I don't make it with a direct center. Oh, I can just split it into 3 instead. And just split it here instead like this. And just give them a little prison cell sort of thing. Okay. Go. There and there. That might also not be properly lined up, but it would be a read. If it isn't, I'm sure someone will notice and point it out. Which I do think it is 1 over. I could count it. I don't need to. I could just like find out. But I don't want to, because I'm already here. Table, chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables. 6 chairs. Some doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6. My foot's about to go numb because of the way I'm sitting. In fact, it's already started. I can feel it tingling. Do that. Good, good. Okay. Table. Table. Honestly, I can imagine this. I can imagine this music playing while shrimp maxing or krill maxing, like taking the krill pill. Do you think you could create a like you know like an alpha male type thing, that kind of like grind space. I don't really know what I can't remember what it would be called. Do you think you could make that, but like the whole idea is that you sell supplements, and the supplements is just like a bag of krill? And you could market it on taking the krill pill. I think you could do that. I think that should be done. You know what? I might. I've got an idea. Might be a stupid idea. It is a stupid idea, but it won't be any idea I'll ever have. Actually, I'll do it at the side instead. I, for one, am into the krill pill idea. I'm gonna start a cult, a krill pill cult, where we shrimp max and eat krill. I don't know if shrimp eat krill, to be honest. I know there's a difference between shrimp and krill, but I just kind of, when I imagine a shrimp, I imagine it looking a little bit like like krill, or krill looking like shrimp. Sorry. Fucking killer whale, not killer whale max. What is it? Sperm whale? Does a sperm whale eat krill? Okay. From the creators of Cock in a Can comes krill pills. Take the krill pill. Why is it called a sperm whale? If I told you that, I'd have to kill you. Government secret. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think this might need to go over one more. I don't think the door can open there. Boom. 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 I can just, I can't just, I just can't not imagine just a little guy just vibe into this music. Just an absolute dude, you know what I mean? Little fella. Oops. It's like the perfect music. Okay, there we go. The sperm whales are called sperm whales because that's where all the sperm is kept. That's where it comes from. That's where it's all made. If you ever go for like, if you're ever in the market for some sperm, that's where it comes from. You think it comes from a sperm bank, but like, where do they get it from? They'll never tell. It's because it's sperm whales. You go there with a fistful of sperm and say, I'd like to make a donation. They say, no, that's not how this works. Well, how does it work? That's right. They don't want you to know. What do you mean, why would you be in the market for some sperm? What? Why wouldn't you be? Sometimes you just need some sperm. You just need it to hand sometimes. So you're just walking down, someone asks you, you got any sperm to spare? And I say, oh yes, sir, here. It has a frequent occurrence. So I always keep it. I always keep like a little bit of it on me just in case. Oh, it's this cool little flower. It's an angry dandelion. It's an angry dandelion. I haven't seen that before. I've never seen it. Oh, it shoots little angry dandelions. Oh no, they're just regular dandelions. I've never seen an angry dandelion before. Maybe they have updated this game and I just never noticed. Is it gonna do it? Oh, Mackenzie the zoologist has arrived. I want to see cock. There you go. Oh, I pressed 2 of them at once. That's 3 for the price of 1. That is. I do like that the sound redeem thing is just off to the right side a little bit, like for no reason. It's like it's not in the center and it's not off on. It's not like in the corner. It's just like awkwardly in the like off to the side. Where are you, Mackenzie? Oh, there they are. Fuck, you're hot. Come here. Give me what you got for me? A leather whip. That's 8 gold. Don't have the money for that. Squirrel hook. Don't have that.
Like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock.
You can get a cat license. Yeah, I haven't got any gold though. I can't. Well, I've got a little bit, but not much. All right. It's been a while since we got any rule. Well, because Bread Corp as a whole has just kind of fell out of favor, you know, ever since the, you know, ever since the Duna affair. It's just kind of sat on the back burner for a while. Some of these sound effects have started to hurt my ears. I feel a bit assaulted by some of these sound effects. Bread Corp's been simmering along in the background. It's also I've been I haven't been implementing it in much that I've done. Like the next video that I'm working on, and even the one after that, I don't think will have Bread Corp in it. Actually, I might put it in the one that comes after it, just slightly. What did I want? I wanted to make some of these here. So I've got, I was going to, so like, I was originally working, a while ago, I was working on the video about the game Pause, and it's, I mean, ultimately I've given up on that video specifically. I've not given up on Pause yet, but that video specifically I've given up on. But that there was like, originally that didn't contain anything about Bread Corp at all. Even though it kind of is the perfect thing to contain something about Bread Corp, it didn't. And even I had some ideas after the fact. Like once I'd given up on it and gave it some thought, I was like, okay, I've got a couple ideas for how I could implement Bread Corp into it. So we'll see how that goes. That also requires me to actually end up making that video, because I don't know if I'm going to or not. Because by the time I come to make that, it might just have been too long on me, and I'll have completely forgotten everything about Pause. It also means that I've got to hold on to all the footage that I have, which is quite a bit. Like, I've still got all the footage from when I said that I was going to make a getting over it video. But that was just going to be like the old type of videos where it's... can you put this down? No. I was going to make a getting over it with Bennett Folly video, but that was just going to be like the old highlight type video. And that was... I hadn't started making that properly. I'd just been going through each stream to try and like to find bits that I want to keep. But I've been doing that for so long now that I had like 52 gigabytes worth of footage of that just sat on my computer, and I'm not using it, and I'm too afraid to delete it just in case I need it. But because it's like, well, what if I do end up wanting to make that video in the end? But at the same time, I've been saying that for months now, so I don't think I don't think I am ever going to make that video. So I haven't deleted it, but I have removed that footage from my computer and put it on an external hard drive just in case I need it, because I'm a digital hoarder. It's the same with all the footage I have of me playing Crab Souls. Not the stuff that I've done on stream, but because I said that I was going to make a video on Crab Souls and was playing through it. I like that I still call it Crab Souls. I haven't been like, you know what, no, I'll call it its actual name. So no, it's Crab Souls. all the footage of me playing that, I'm too afraid to get rid of, and so I've put that on an external hard drive as well. Even though that was just me playing it, so I could just go and I could just play it again if I needed the footage for it. So, okay, there we go. No, there we go. Good. Like that. But no, I'm not making another Crab's Treasure video, because my opinion on that changed significantly. I would like some stone, I think. Sure, let's do this just in case I want to make potions. Do I have any stone? Probably somewhere in all this mess, and I can't be bothered to find it. Put that away, put that in there, that can stay. Okay. I don't think I'm just going to keep extending this upwards at the very least. I think I will put a roof on this. I was looking for stone to use it as a roof. Because as much as just making a big hotel with all the guys in it is very useful, you know, I might as well build a little village. Okay. I'll put a torch on the outside then. I could put a tiki torch actually. I'm gonna excavate underneath a little bit. Because I think that's where usually that's usually the way I end up doing things, is I just end up excavating underneath the place to make my own little chest dungeon. Because you know, with so much stuff in this game. Okay. Oh, there's clay down here. That's useful. I don't need 2 torches. I can use that. I can use clay to make bricks, and then use that as for the roof. Okay. Oh, I was in the tundra, wasn't I, doing tundra things. I forgot about that. No, don't break the bloody roof or floor. I was doing tundra things. I was looking for the what's it called? The flinks. Or whatever, I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. It was a stupid name, so I didn't really memorize it. Right, there we go. There we go. Hup. There's no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. You need Okay, there we go. Let's just do that for the time being. Okay. Actually, no, I'll wait until daytime, and then I will, and then I'll go back to the tundra. It's quite a distance, so it's not that far, but it's far enough for me to not want to do it again, right now at least. And if I'm going to be mining under the ground, then I might as well travel during the day, so it's, you know, it becomes night time when I'm there. Okay. There we go. I'm not sure if clay changes into anything else once you reach hard mode. All I remember is that I used to stockpile loads of it because it's a really nice block to build with. Just looks nice. Okay. But it's actually kind of nicer just to build the entire building out of it instead of just the roof. That'd be right. Oh, no, you can retroactively change the buildings in this quite easily, so it's not like it's a big problem. I'm gonna need some stone as well. I don't know where all my stone's gone. It must just be in there. You get to see just how bad I am at chest management in these games, because I just don't manage them at all. And even when I do, I immediately like give up with any order that I have like to them. go. Come on, there we go. Gonna need some more platforms, which I have right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good, good. No, 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 no. It's fine. Actually, I can delete it in a second. Yep. I hope that I've put this in the right line. Get rid of that. Did I do it right? Yes, I did. Good, good, good. Yep. Okay. I've got my legs crossed. So I need to let my feet breathe and actually have oxygen flow around them. Okay. I'll just keep mine in the stone. I think what I might do is once I've gotten enough stone, I think I might replace the wood on that structure with stone. The Maxwell waited for the zombies to be running away, stepped outside, shot a single arrow, and then went back inside again. They probably do get a little bit hot and pissy about it. I think. Well, as far as I'm aware, nothing changes. I'm not sure, because you can make them happy. So like everyone, they all have something to do. Like his happiness is that he likes the zoologist and likes being in this biome. So you can make him happy. And she likes being generally on her own and being in the forest. And so if I do add more people, it will make them a little bit sadder, but I don't completely know if that changes much. I think there are a few things that you can't buy if they are unhappy. But if that's the case, then you could just kind of make them happy for a minute and then, you know, bring everything back. I much prefer the convenience of having everyone together than having them scattered across the world, even if you do have the teleports, because that's the other thing you can do. If they're like happy and if they're all living happily, so I think she will. Yeah, you can buy the pylons, which allows you to teleport between different biomes. But I think you can only buy these if the people in the biome are happy. So that's at least something. Have I tried Path of Exile? No, I haven't. I think a long time ago I tried it, but it never actually fully, properly loaded. It would always, crash on startup. It's like a Diablo-style game, isn't it? That's fine, Squid. Welcome. I'm not an expert on this game, so I could be wrong with what it is. I've put a decent amount of time into the game, but not... I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I've been finding out things that have been added to the game recently, or just in general that have been added to the game since the last time I played today. But you know, I can at least begin an explanation. Okay, here we go. How does one die in this game? What, this game or are you talking about Path of Exile? In this, you die by anything. Falling, zombies, as you can see just down here. That thing can kill you. Vibing out to the whimsical music. Vibing too hard and just getting eaten by a boss, by the Eye of Cthulhu. I would be surprised if there's anyone out there that knows a lot about this game. Getting eaten by a vulture. I'd be surprised if anyone that knows a lot about everything about this game, because there's just so much. Every time I play, I've learned something different, even if I'm doing something that I've already done. Okay. Take that. Don't follow me. But to be fair, that's what I like about it. Some people I've seen it as being as like a joking criticism that 90% of playing this game is staring at the wiki page, which is kind of true. Oops. I should probably go down one of these holes at some point. Okay. To answer your question, Orc, I've just on the Path of Exile thing. I have no real interest in Path of Exile, just in case you were wondering. That's I know. I have not beat Radon yet. You got like 20 wiki tabs whenever you're playing. It's like Wikipedia, not Wikipedia. Terraria doesn't take up that much processing power on the computer. It's pretty good. You can play it on anything. The problem with it is that they have to include the Wikipedia fucking pages that you've got to have open in it. It's like, how many Google Chrome tabs have you got open? It's like the game can run on anything, but if you want to know what you're doing, you've got to the stats for how to play the game. It's like, yeah, you do need a 20 fucking 80 at least. It's not even that impressive anymore. I mean, it is. I'd be I'd be happy with the 2080, even though I'm not. Anyway, but there are things that you can do to make Chrome a little bit better, but it's not like one of the things that you can do is I know that you can make it so that it kind of is like, what's the word? For someone who can speak, whose English is my native language, I genuinely forget every word that I think. I speak like someone who doesn't speak English. There's it will put tabs that are not being used into like a rest mode, like a low resource mode. I've turned that on. I have not noticed anything change with Google Chrome. I was looking around just for things. It's like you can turn it on so it does that. It makes unused tabs use less resources. But as far as I'm aware, nothing has changed. Because one of the things is that the traveling merchant is here. One of the things that they do is it makes it what? I should have looked. I'm like this when talking to anyone, don't worry, it's not just a stream thing. I want you to know that I talk like this to my dad as well. Okay, there we go. Just in case you're wondering, is it specifically the stream? It isn't. But no, like, Chrome's horrible. It's not going to stop me from using it, though. You could, Chrome could, like, actually just show me a picture of my own arsehole one day when I turn it on. And I would still go, yeah, no, that's fine. And I'd just continue using it. I would not question it. Did I? So I'm nervous 24/7? Yes. Use Brave as your primary browser, but it's still the Chromium engine behind the scenes anyway, yeah. That's the thing, most of them are. I wouldn't be surprised if like Opera is, because Opera always talks about how like good it is for your system. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Chromium, unless it's like Firefox or something. Although I just don't like Opera in general. Unless Opera wants to sponsor me, in which I love Opera. Please give me all your money, but, you know. I can be very easily plied with money. I didn't really get the appeal of Opera. I don't really need my browser to act like the main menu of a video game. I just need to be able to go to YouTube and, you know, look at pornography. That's about all I need from a browser. There we go. I'm currently looking for little creatures in here. I don't know if they spawn where I'm currently at though. Tor. I don't use Tor. I don't live in China. Oh, I've run out of. If I run out of things, run out of torches. I can see that being a thing with Opera users. I can imagine, because it is. I mean, if you like customizing things, then fair enough. It's for it. It'll do the job. Where am I? Okay, that's fine. Tor is surprisingly fast and safe. I'm not. I know it's safe. I'm not scared of it. I'm not. This isn't a top 10 weird things I found on the deep web video. I've used Tor in the past just out of curiosity, and you know I didn't end up in a red room. So it's like I know it's pretty safe. It's just unnecessary, isn't it, really? I used Tor and accidentally ended up. I think my friend once got his way onto the hidden wiki. That's probably not like when I say got his way onto it. That probably implies that it's difficult to find it. You could probably just look it up. But like that's just like a Wikipedia page with a list to a load of like dodgy websites. But I wouldn't be surprised if most of them weren't that dodgy, and that it was just more of like a museum at that point. Because if there is a website that has a list to like a link to all dodgy websites, then they're not going to be that dodgy, are they? Because otherwise people could just look up the dodgy website list. You use Tor once and was immediately abducted by the CIA. It happens all the time. The moment that you go near it, just imagine it using Tor, it's over. Hi, Loafman. Sorry, I don't know if I should pronounce it Loafman or Loafman. Nah, it's a Loafman. It's a career, it's a job. Bloody slush. Okay. But yeah, I think I can't remember who it was, but I remember watching a video about Tor and about just like in general, there's no reason to use it unless you actually need to, because otherwise it's just all it is just making your internet slightly slower. That, and you know, I don't get up to anything illegal. I think Tom Scott once did a video on VPNs. I mean, it lost him all VPN sponsorships for a long time because of the way it is. Because of like because of he made claims being like, oh yeah, VPNs don't do anything, because I mean I don't think they really do. I don't think there's much that you would need a VPN for. If you've got, like, that's the thing, if you live, like I say, if you live in fucking China or Belarus, I can understand maybe you'd want something like that. A lot of new faces today because I'm playing this. I forgot the name of it for a second. Terraria. If you live in like some horrible, like horribly controlled part of the world, I can imagine you needing something like Terraria. Or if you're a spy. But like for the general public, like I don't really see why you would need something like a VPN. I used one like briefly, just because I think I used Opera's actually. I don't think it's very good, the free one, but I at least tried it. And I was like, it just slows down my internet. I don't know why I'd use this. It's like, as far as I'm aware, my government isn't spying on me, so I don't think they really care if I'm going and watching like 40-minute compilations of how it's made videos of episodes. I don't think they really care about that. I don't care if they I don't think they care that I'm sitting here watching 2 hours of a guy walking around Japan, just wandering around. Here we go. Even outside of like Snowden,
It was a mistake to come here.
Welcome to
Doesn't
Breadcorp
make this- oh, wait,
Incorporated
that's the
Squid
old one.
Zero.
Thank you for following. I wasn't ignoring you, by the way, Loafman. I don't want you to think that I ignored you. I hope things get better. I just realised that I never actually said anything. It's getting dark in my room. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that even if yeah, Edward Snowden himself is spying on me. I don't know why he would be. It's like the fact of the matter is that I don't actually, it doesn't really matter to me unless they're like actively using it to attack me. It doesn't. I don't fucking care. He's looking. Yeah, he is. He's out there. He's gonna become a Terraria speedrunner. Okay. Wasn't Edward Snowden been allowed back into the US? Is it him or is it someone else? He's gotten like a partial pardon or something. I can't remember. I'd like to meet Edward Snowden. I'd teach him how to play Mario Kart. I don't think if they have Mario Kart in Russia, so like maybe I could teach. Maybe they probably do actually. I can make a YouTube series beating international criminals at Mario Kart. No one's ever done that. People so many things being made out there. Has anyone made it a series where they just like play Mario Kart with internationally wanted criminals? I can do it like that Mitchell and Webb skit where they it's like pint and a prayer or a prayer and a pint, but it's just me it's me offering like a criminal walks into the room and you know, there's no police. I'm not trying to take him down. Oh, there's one of the things. They walk in and I hand them a Wiimote. We're playing Mario Kart Wii. No, we're not. We're playing Double Dash. He enters the room. I hand him a GameCube controller and I say, "So, committed any crimes recently?" And then I'd assume we'd get on well from there. I ain't got any torches. I assume you can bond with a criminal, just like an internationally wanted criminal. I imagine you can bond with them just by making stuff like just claiming that you're a criminal yourself. Okay. Like, yes, I did. I did commit those acts most foul. I committed acts most foul upon a small village in Norwich. I went around and I put a small pebble in everyone's shoes. Actually devious. Okay. I walked around and knocked on people's upstairs windows. I've never committed a crime, but I have frequented this website called Tor that criminals use. Are you aware of it? Just completely, just have no idea. You're like an American reporter. Like, have you heard of the hacker known as 4chan? I've heard that he's up to something. I heard that he's attacking me. I think that'd be fun. I think we could. I think I could find that. I'd have to find a way of like talking to Snowden, that other guy, Julian Assange. I think he might actually be quite hard to get hold of now. I think he was extradited. The little rascal. 4chan, the little rascal. What's his... the guy... That African warlord. Coney 2012, him. Is it Joseph Coney? I think that's his name. I can go, I can find him. Honestly, I don't know if I think he's too evil of a man. I like the whimsical nature of a criminal. I think I'd be too. I don't think I want to meet him. Well, I'd ask him. I'd ask him their opinion on the Mario Kart Double Dash. Obviously, I'd say, have you ever heard of Rugrats Royal Ransom for the GameCube? And if they said no, well, I'd like slowly slide it out from underneath my shirt. I think I got news for you. What don't I need? Quite a lot, actually. There's quite a lot of things in here I don't need, like the ice machine. I'm surrounded by ice. It's like when Canadians go to buy a new fridge, and it's like, why are you buying a fridge? Just put it outside. Okay, there we go. I wonder if there'll be like a movement at some point to like go back to natural freezers. Or like fridges and freezers. Because previously, like historically, the way that things was left... the way that things was refrigerated was you just put it in a hole in the ground. Like, you just dig a hole and put it... It was a bit more complex than just digging a hole, but it was, for all intents and purposes, you just dig a hole and store your goods in it. And it would, like, keep it cool for, like ever, probably. I think just as long as the ground doesn't get too hot. And so I wonder if that'll be a thing, like, in the future. Like, rich people will be doing that. It's like, oh, I care about the environment. I store my wine in a hole in the ground. Well, you're just gonna have to dig a deeper hole, aren't you? If I dig deep enough, like there has to be a point, because obviously the further down you go, the hotter it gets. But there has to be a point at which it works. Maybe the poor people will. No, it doesn't sound like something that poor people would do. It sounds too much like bourgeois trash for poor people to do. Like, poor people would just admit that no, using a freezer is just easier. Like, just make freezers better. And rich people would be like, we care about the environment, so our house that cost us $18 million. Just to buy, just in fucking preparations, we have all natural refrigeration. The entire house is 16 meters underground. I don't really know why that would actually help with the refrigeration. That would definitely make the house much hotter. But no, having that kind of refrigeration, because it's a historical thing, that's the sort of thing that rich people would do to make it look cooler on themselves. My refrigeration is all natural. Welcome. My name is Christina Aguilera, and welcome to my mansion, where I talk about how natural everything is. So natural you can't even see the walls. Or the house. You may think that the house isn't actually there, but it is. You just have to look close enough, because you're too poor to see it. I don't know who Christina Aguilera is. That was just the first name. I was trying to think of Gwyneth Paltrow. That's what I was thinking of. I was going to say the new all-natural house from Goop. It's nice to know we've got a fellow rich person in chat. The walls consist of 99% recycled material recycled from the workers that worked here. Me and my immense wealth and the vast estate that I live on. It gets lonely, you know, when you realise that you're not the only rich person. When you think that you're the only rich person. But yeah, no, natural house where fucking like Gwyneth Paltrow comes along and it's like, yeah, I shit in a hole in the ground and then I fill that with all my groceries and that just keeps it cold. Do you know that like there's people out there that do like airsofting events and they do and if it's a multi-day thing where you're like all where it's like a proper like it's like proper meal sim, so you have to like camp in combat conditions and it's airsoft, so you've got to like dig a hole in the ground to do a shit into, and that means that while you're there just like fucking popping and locking, someone could be like taking pot shots at your testicles. Get rid of that. Was that a I don't know what that was, but there was something. There's a trap around somewhere. No, no. Oh, okay, it's fine. Go. It sounds miserable. It does, doesn't it? It's camping, but with added danger. I don't really know why you would want to do it. Well, I can kind of imagine why you would, but no, it sounds horrible. Like, it's probably not too bad, but I've only ever been airsofting once. It wasn't my kind of thing when I did it. I've been into detail in the past. Obviously, you wouldn't know about those details. But like most the experience that I had with doing an airsoft event, it was only a one-day thing. I wasn't having to pop a squat while being plinked at. There was but it just felt a lot like I was in a Gmod RP server, and everyone was like 3 milliseconds away from calling the moderators. Okay. Like, I understand that there's rules and things that you have to follow, and I'm not about to say that they shouldn't be, but at one point, someone wasn't calling their hits. This was a few years ago at this point, quite a few years ago. Someone wasn't calling their hits. We don't know who, yeah, because they wouldn't say. They were like, they called once after one of the rounds had ended. They called everyone to the center and was like, all right, someone's not calling their hits. We're not going to say who, but if you continue, yeah, we might have to call the day off. And it's like some of these people are like 57 years old. Like some of these, well, okay, that's an exaggeration, but some of these guys were definitely like in their 40s. And it's like they're talking like someone is like, oh, they're not calling their hits, let's end the day. And it's like, no, just go over to the guy respectfully and say, listen, we know you're not calling your hits. Do something about it, or else we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Don't just fucking go to everyone like we're not gonna name names, but someone isn't calling hits. And it's like, I'm an adult. I mean, I was a young adult then. I was only just into my adult years when I did it. But I was like, if it was me, which it genuinely could have been, because I did feel like I got hit a couple of times without calling it, but I was pretty good with calling my hits. If it was me, I'd much prefer the guy to come over to me and say, yo, we know you know, can you be a little bit more careful with calling your hits? And I was like, I don't like this. There's a number of reasons why I don't like airsofting. It's like the price of it for what you do. It's like 50 quid for a day, and if you die on like, if you get hit immediately, then you're out for that round. Oh, Frank's arrived. So it was also like the place that we went, it didn't really feel very inclusive. Like, me and my friend went. It's actually I think it was the first trip that my friend went on after getting his driver's license. Yeah, it would have been. My friend, I don't know if it's actually, he said it wasn't illegal what he was doing. I assume it, I don't know actually. Like, he had passed his driving test, but he just didn't have his license yet. All right, Halo. Take care. I'm probably not going to be too much longer. But like my friend was like, yeah, we're going to go airsofting, because he just passed his driving test, but he didn't have his license yet. He just had the piece of paper that said that he did. You gonna watch the anime? Oh, I need to watch that at some point. I think some of the episodes are on YouTube actually, like officially. But yeah, no, enjoy it. I will watch that at some point, so then I can form an opinion on it. But the opinions, my preformed opinion is it seems like it will be okay. Enjoy it. Okay. But yeah, I was the navigator and my friend was driving technically without a license, and so that was an interesting day. Especially when I've got the navigation skills of a hedgehog. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty good at finding my way around. I've just not got the communication skills. Because I don't know my left and right. Well, at the time, I didn't know my left and right very well. I'm much better than I used to be, but if you put me on the spot and ask me to tell you which way is left and which way is right, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I would have to do that thing with my fingers where you do that. It's the same with like 24-hour time. Oh, I can summon Cthulhu. Let's put that in here. Take that. I want the gold as well. So I need the cobwebs, so I can't drop that. I'm gonna leave that here. Take that. Night owl potion. That's not what I fucking. Never mind. I thought that I did the wrong thing. It's alright. We can we'll read. This here is slightly better. But yeah, no, the navigator is very, especially because like I would point to something. We were like, I don't know if we're on the motorway or what we were on, but I remember it didn't look, the way that it was set up is that we had to take a turning, but the turning was like all the way, was off across the other lane. And so I was like, oh yeah, we were supposed to go down there. Like as we were driving past, I was like, oh, we're supposed to go down there? Because I didn't know if we were meant to. And I was just like, as we were driving past the turning, I was like, I think we might have meant to go down there. Hello, Frank. What you got for me? Anything good? No. The traveling merchant. That's just the regular merchant. The traveling merchant had left. Did I actually? I might have actually gotten everything that I needed. Hold on, I'm just tabbing out. No, I definitely did not get what I needed. Or maybe I did. I did not. Never mind. I still need some more of those. Yep, that's fine. I still need some more of these. Need quite a few actually. Terraria minimizes every time I click onto my other monitor, and it's annoying. If I don't, I've tried to fix up the settings to stop it from doing that, but it always just messes with things. I don't know why. Terraria is just a bit janky for that, apparently. Let's put the zombie banner down right as well. Sort items. I should probably spend some time to sort this out, but like that's a good idea, and I don't do good ideas. Let's do this. Let's begin doing this. Because I want to make the... Oh wait, no, I know what I can do. Not that. Not whatever I was doing. Because it's just unnecessary. What am I trying to craft? Gather. I'm trying to gather these things here. These flinks fur. Because I can use that to make a summoning weapon. Someone mentioned it, and instead of going, no, I'm not doing that, I've decided that I am going to do that. I can make a summoning weapon and a summoning, or a summoner's thing. Yeah, this is fine. So I'm gonna, because my goal for this is to play summoner. Although there's a couple items that I am not looking forward to having to get that are summoner related, but will be alright. Because I haven't got any summoning weapons at the moment. I know where I can get one, kind of. You know what? I am going to kind of give up on going to do that for the time being, Because what I might do is go to the corruption to get some to just progress the progress the world state a little bit. I am gonna leave all this stuff in my inventory. I don't care enough. Let's go. Let's go and piss off the Great Worm or whatever it's called. I'm gonna try not to summon it. I'm not gonna try and summon the big guy, but I might at least, because if I do this, I can get a gun, which means that I can then have the firearms guy show up. Yeah. I haven't seen that. I don't know what it is. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going back to look for more flinxes. I've got no reason to summon this guy, because I was thinking about getting the gunsmith, but there's no reason to. Well, it can drop. Oh, it can drop a meteor. The meteor might be decent to summon. Continue to the flink. Okay, let's go down here. We're right here. We might as well. I don't know if the flink's staff is a new thing or not. Okay. There we go. I only have to break one of these anyway, so I can do that pretty easily. Ow. Oh, it says like Frostfire on it. There we go. There we go. Yep. Good. I think I only have to break one of these to get a meteor to summon. I hope it doesn't spawn on my house. I don't think it can do that. I did it on PC back in 2020. Yeah, no, I have played since then. So yeah, it's new to me, but it shouldn't be. I think it's usually okay. There we go. I got a nasty musket. Ugh. Okay, so that should, I think, spawn a meteorite somewhere eventually. Wait, it sort of like starts the timer to do that. Let's go find some more flinxes. No. Oh, piss. Cock. So annoying. Never mind. I can leave the musket here, I think. No, I'll take it with me. I might as well. Put that in here, that in here, that can stay, that can stay, that can stay, that. Actually, no, I want that. They never fun. The worst part about it, about the 4devs, is the fact that I'd used my grappling hook and I just had to fall. I was falling faster than it could retract, so I just have to watch it come towards me. Okay. Give me some gel. Some slime. That'll do. I probably could have finished that. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've just noticed that the only healing items I'm bringing with me is just a stack of mushrooms, but you know. Once you hit spider volumes, you appreciate the drop. Oh yeah, no, the slime, the sticky sled, the web hook is pretty good. There's a couple like that. There's a vine. Oh, you can get the vine one as well. That one's pretty easy to get, I think, as well. I think you can get that at any point. Although you have to go to the jungle for it, which is a little bit annoying. I'm actually going to need to find a spider biome at some point, because that's where some of the summoner garb is. Okay. Kind of hope that there's a goblin invasion as well soon, because then I can get the jetpack boots. The jetpack boots? Yeah, rocket boots. That's it. I can get those. That's much more useful. Well, it's useful to, you know, in the emergency. The siege run now is approximately 12 million spider biomes. Jealous. I hate when there's like you have 12 million of a biome that you don't need. That's always annoying. It's like I just want a desert. And it's like no. But you can have 18 tundras. It's never really happened to me, but I've definitely seen examples of worlds where very important things just don't spawn. Is that hooked up to spawn the crab? Yes, it is. You can. Oh yeah, Blood Moon. I mean, it's not. You know, I'll stay down here because it's the Blood Moon will still affect things down here, and it's not like I need anything from the Blood Moon. I assume I've looted this. Yeah, I have. It's been building an elevator and passed through at least 4 spider biomes, so you've got to slice that. Oh yeah, that's. Yeah. Sorry, I was just gonna agree with you in a weird way. That is very annoying. They're also annoying because they poison you. You can get some pretty decent equipment from it because you can get like that poison staff. But like the poison's very annoying to have to piss about with. Okay. It's also not actually that good of a spell if you're not playing a magic build. Oh, flinks! There we go. Grab this gold. Essentially, I do need gold for the stuff. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, I think so. It's like the venom staff. I think one of the spiders dropped that. I remember grinding to get the spider armor. I was grinding for like the fangs that they have, and I just kept getting loads of these venom staffs instead of the fangs. They also drop I think they drop a. Oh no, they don't drop. I was going to say they drop a summoning weapon, but they don't. They drop the items to make the summoning weapon. God, that would be good if there was a Flink statue. I remember a long time ago when I first learnt about statues doing that, because for a long time I just didn't know. I remember I hooked up a unicorn statue to like a button, just like a repeating button that would constantly spawn them, and then that just like dropped into a pool of lava. I just had this like farm that just killed unicorns in the most brutal way possible. I was farming for the unicorn mount. Not even a very good mount. I just wanted it because it was a unicorn. Okay. There's plenty of better mounts in the game than the unicorn. Okay, here we go. To be fair, we might find a Flink statue. It's unlikely, but I don't know if I'm in the right biome. That's the thing, because I don't know if it's specifically if it's like. I think it might be a rare spawn, but I wasn't too sure if there is a specific underground like type of biome, like a sub biome or something. But I don't think that's the case. They did. They spawned into existence and just dropped into you know, half a foot of lava, had their ankles melted off. And I just watched on and collected their horns. I don't even know what their horns were used for. Oh, I think I was also using them because I do think their horns are used to like create like some of the higher tier potions. I think, unless I'm misremembering it. But I think some of their horns are used to make high level potions. So I think that was the other thing I was farming with them. There we go. Just keep an eye on my health. Go. Those statues are quite useful. Like the heart and star ones are pretty useful. If you have them, if you just have those set up in your boss arena, or if you're making a boss arena, just have those set up, pumping. They only pump out so many. Like I think it's for balance and optimization purposes. They don't pump out that many, but it's still useful to have in the corner. Those just like churning them out, so if you need them, you just run over and grab them. I never spend that much time on my boss arenas because sometimes I feel like the amount of effort you put into making a boss arena. I thought I grabbed this. Or was it a different one? Yeah, never mind. Sometimes you put like so much time into a boss arena, or just into like gaining an item, when it would have just been much easier to play without it and then got on the next thing. You've never gotten far enough into Terraria to toy much of wiring up statues. I've only done it a couple times. I've only ever beaten the game, I think, once. It's also just not really something you need to do. It's only if it's a certain thing that you want to farm and you have that statue for it. But it is useful, like I said, for doing the if you hook up a heart or a star one, then you get hearts or stars respectively. As in, you get mana stars, and that's pretty useful just to have, like I said, in the corner of a boss arena. People have done that in this. People have made functional, like, I think someone may have made it so that, like, made a computer in this that can play Doom. I'm not sure, I might just be making that up, but I'm pretty certain I've seen something like that. That people do that in this, yeah. It's possible. I've never looked into it because I was never good enough at redstone in Minecraft to do it. Like, it was never my kind of thing. Well, it actually was. I used to love making redstone contraptions, but then as time went on with Minecraft, redstone got more and more complex, and I was like, I can't be bothered. I used to just like making hidden doors, and that was it. But yeah, no, people have done it. People can make all manner of things out of the wiring in this. They probably can make more things in this than they can in Minecraft. Actually, that's part. I think it just depends on how much space you're willing to take up. Because in Minecraft, you just have redstone. You have one type. It's not like you. So you have to keep everything, separate. In this, there's different types of wire that can take up the exact same block. You can have like red, blue, and green wire all on the same tile. But yeah, the most advanced thing I ever did was before the current teleporting system was in the game. Before the pylon system was in the game, you just had like the teleporters that you could hook up with wires. That's the most advanced thing I did in this, was have wires that went to like teleporters that went to different parts of my map. Oh, I just went really dizzy. Shit. Hold on, I'm dying. Give me a second. It's not the first time. Don't panic. Just happens occasionally. Probably because I'm dying of like heat exhaustion. Yeah, it's I did it again. Sorry. So I don't know what it is that does it, but just randomly I think it's probably malnourishment, I'll be honest. You probably shouldn't laugh about that, but So it's one of those awkward laughs, I was just looking at my I got a thermometer in my room, because you know how British people love to complain about how hot it is during the summer, yeah. But at the same time, so frequently, it is really hot, but we just say that and people go, I ain't that hot. And so I got a thermometer to put in my room to be like, listen, it's fucking hot in my room, shut up. Stop being mean to me. So when I say it's hot, I could turn around and go, yeah, no, it's 29 degrees Celsius in my room. I would say that in Fahrenheit, but I'd have to get up to press the button. On my last stream, it hit 31 degrees. It's not necessarily. It's not that bad. I think that it's stagnant air. You know what I mean? Nah, I got a fan. I got a fan. but it doesn't really help. It's just like I've just got it blowing air at my feet, so it's mostly just pushing cold air around, and I'm pushing hot air around. Sorry. You live in Texas, so that is true. It's not a in the UK. It's like you don't get it yet because building standards in the UK have for the past like 9,000 years been exclusively about keeping us hot, keeping us warm. So now that it's shifted to the point where we need to start feeling cold in the winter, in the summer, the house is just like, no. That heat that you got 3 weeks ago, it's still in the house now. It's a cool 43 degrees. I couldn't take that. I had the oh, another one. The other day I ordered pizza and the delivery driver mentioned that back in Poland where his son was, it was 40 degrees, and I was like, I don't know how people can live in that. Like, I understand, like, if you're outside and it's that hot and you're used to it, it isn't that bad, you know. I was out on a walk earlier and it was like 26 degrees or something, and it didn't feel that warm, you know. It did towards the end of my walk because it was getting towards midday or just past midday, so it started to, you know, hit the peak of the heat. But like when you're outside and like you're in the shade a little bit and the air is you're moving and the air is moving, it's not that bad, you know. I can get why people call the British pussies for complaining about it. But it's when you're like sat in it like this. And when you're just a house dweller like me, when you're someone that very rarely leaves their house, like, it just gets too bright outside. My eyes can't adjust. I look like I'm pissed off all the time when it's sunny outside because I can't open my eyes. I just look angry all the time when I'm outside when it's bright. It doesn't even have to be that bright. I'm just that used to being inside that I just look angry all the time. Take that. I'm glad when like old people say hello to me when I'm out and about, because it's like at least I don't look that threatening. So yeah, it is. That's the thing. I think if I imagine that if I was to live in wait, am I? No. I imagine if I was to live in a hot climate for a while, I would get used to it. And as you say, America has pretty much every building in America has air conditioning as standard. I imagine it's also hotter for much, like, a larger portion of the year. I once had a friend. This is like off topic. It's similar. You mentioned blood thinning in hotter climates. My friend once told me, like, was like, oh, I'm really cold today. That must be because, you know, people have told me that I'm cold-blooded. And I was like, that's not what that means. My friend was like, oh yeah, it's because I'm cold-blooded. It's like, no, you're not a lizard. But yeah, no, that's off topic, I know. I just, every time that someone mentions like that kind of thing, I just remember my friend claiming that he was cold-blooded because he felt cold. And I said, no, you need to sit on a rock under a sun lamp. What? Is that you alright? Oh, another one. Being a lizard or a bird is like the dream. Just imagine just sitting in the desert doing that thing that lizards do where they just sit and just lick their own eye. Imagine if you could lick your own eye for sustenance. It's like, oh, I'm thirsty, let me just condense some water on my eye. There you go. There we go. Am I supposed to be able to lick my eyes? I can't. I can't. Are you I don't know which of us is the strange one. No, I'm scared. Oh, you can't. Oh, good. That's good. That's good. Hard cut to me tonight trying to stretch my tongue to lick my own eyeball. I get one of those like foreskin stretchers, but I use it on my tongue. I don't know what a foreskin stretcher looks like, I'll be honest. It was just the only thing that I could think of. I once looked up if it was possible to like regrow a foreskin, and I found like links to buying a foreskin regenerator. How many of those furs have I got? I keep pressing tab to open my inventory. I don't know what game I'm getting that from. Okay, I got 11. Licking your elbows for children. Now it looks like their eyeballs exactly. I'm a real man. Just take it out, pop it out, swish it around a little bit, split it back in again. It's like one of those ball in a cup games, you know what I mean? You just go... You gotta try catch it back in the socket again. That'd be very... You just have like a little bucket of saline solution or something just next to you that you just dip it in. Just take it out, dip it in the solution, and pop it back in again. It'd be great. You could even like remove your eyelids then, and you don't even have to do that. Just carry, just have like a, you know, like some people have like hot sauce on a little, like a little holster on their hip. You just have that with like a little cup of saline solution or like eye juice that you just drip into your eyes every now and then. It's like, how did you go blind? Ah, well, I dropped my eye down a drain pipe.